Okay, no mint for you then.
What'd you do last night?
I worked. You saying like after work? What did I do?
Have you guys been busy the past couple nights?
Yeah. I mean, last night we were definitely busy.
Dude, all we've gotten is 2 tops. It's crazy.
Oh, two's coming in?
The past 2 nights, I feel like that's legitimately
People be fucking.
all that has come in has been 2s. That's it.
People be fucking. I like those 2 tops before. Who came in yesterday? Mark Lewis came in?
Mark Lewis came in. Yeah.
Nice. You use your podcast equipment? Sorry, I just had to throw that up there.
Jermaine Wiggins spoke into that microphone, Nico. I know you love to suck ball players off.
I served Jermaine Wiggins like a month ago.
Would you consider him, I think he had a better career than you would think he had. He had a couple good seasons with Minnesota.
I mean, I was pretty young.
A couple 70 catch seasons. That's pretty solid.
That's not bad. You got to remember, too, back in the day, they only played 16 games.
And it wasn't like as much offense as it is now.
No, not at all. I'm also under the straight convinced of stop fucking comparing Travis Kelce to Rob Gronkowski, because I honestly don't think it's close.
Might actually be better at this point.
You think Kelsey's better than Gronk?
I don't know. I think he might be.
I don't even think it's close.
You think
He has
Kelsey's
more
better?
touchdowns.
You saying Kelsey's better?
I don't care about. I really, when it comes down,
Doesn't he have more receptions,
the
more
only-
yards, and more touchdowns now?
The only reason why, though, he also has played 25 more games. He has health. That is the only thing that I will give Travis Kelce. He doesn't block. He's definitely not as big as an impact.
He's a wide
as Rob
receiver.
Gronkowski.
He's not
Yeah,
even a tight
100%.
end. He's a wide receiver.
He's like, that's just one of those hybrid ass guys.
And Camille Kostick is better looking than
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
by like not even.
It's like pee-wees and fucking pro level shit.
Right in the cat's face.
Right in their fucking
She'll
face.
play with it. Don't worry.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're
Picture
rolling.
me rolling.
We've been rolling.
The boys are back.
The boys are back.
All 3 of the
Well,
boys
everyone
are
thought
back.
you quit. Everyone thought you quit.
I didn't quit. You guys
Including us.
switched.
Us.
You guys no, you didn't think I quit.
Yes, we did.
Why
Did you
wouldn't
listen
you
to the
check-
episode? We thought you quit.
No, I didn't.
You didn't show up.
You guys switched it
Back to back
last minute.
episodes. No, it wasn't last minute.
One episode I was sick. Was I not?
We had a full conversation. How does Nico show up and you don't?
One episode I was sick.
Yeah.
The next episode we were supposed to record on one day, and then you changed it.
Because you were panicking about me having a little bit of a cold.
No, it was you
You're like,
were
I
sick.
can't get sick.
No,
I
I
can't
can't.
call out of work.
Well, I couldn't. Your father would have fired me if I fucking just bailed again if I got sick. Just because I had the way it went, I had gout. Then I had
That would have made for an
fucking-
awkward holiday stretch.
a horrible GERD attack, one after another. Then you were sick.
You know what I just remembered?
You could just man up to a sickness. You don't have to call out.
You know what? I
It's-
just.
I went to work.
It's not, but I'm not sick like a cold sick. That's not what happens.
I will say.
It's
I
like
will say,
extreme.
especially in this season, the one thing that I get mad the most is when people come to work sick. I'm just going to be honest. When it's blatant, right? And we work in a small confined space, typically where I'm at.
Yeah,
And there's
same.
like only 8 of us that work, 9. You're like running like a high chance that you're probably gonna get like at least 3 people, maybe 2 people. So
Yeah, but they're getting sick anyways. Just come to work. Just work. If you can work, you can work.
if you're sick visibly if you're
can't work-
sneezing while like if you have to like take a second to sneeze then to get the drinks that you just
Yeah,
made, like,
and
put
then
them
you're
on the service bar,
wiping your nose.
I'm gonna lean over the service bar and maybe throw a right hook at you.
You're wiping your nose because you're snotting everywhere. It's like no one
gross.
wants to deal
It's
with
gross.
that. It's
We do
disgusting.
the same thing here. We're in a close proximity. People show up sick, aka Justin, and then get everybody sick.
Which I was trying to avoid.
Right. And then that's just a good example of
And I didn't know I had COVID. I just thought I had a little cold.
it's just like I just didn't know I had a sickness. I thought it was a sinus infection.
I did. I legitimately came in and was like, no, I just got a sinus infection because I like couldn't breathe.
I still don't even think you should. If you can physically get somewhere and you're half decent, I get what you're saying. Like if you're like fucking draining and you're serving food, that's different. Like if you're fucking leaking mucus everywhere, that's different.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that your wife is telling me that you can't even get out of bed and you fucking look like you're dying. I go, I'm not going anywhere near.
She's dramatic. I still went to work.
Well, you know how your wife is. Obviously, it's your wife.
I was here, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
but you're the one that hates
get
people getting sick, though.
I fucking hate it. He
So-
wasn't sick though.
Yeah,
He
but
was like on the back end of it. You would have been good. I would have
Fine.
left if he was like really sick.
Yeah, but I also have an infant at home. I'm not trying to bring a sickness into my house. The poor kid just had COVID and suffered.
You gave your kid
Suffered.
COVID.
Yeah. Well,
Listen.
I think Sabrina gave us both COVID, to be honest. I blame her because she's the one that went to a concert like 4 days before that.
I
5
mean,
days before.
are we still even like, is cold? I don't even think we should mention the word COVID ever again.
Yeah, I'm okay
Like, I
with
don't
that.
think it should ever be mentioned. Like all it is a
don't-
flu. If that.
You know what's crazy? I don't think you'll ever shake that.
No, that's it.
I don't think you'll ever get it. Like you'll never leave it. It's made so much of an impact that people would rather say that they have COVID than that they have a cold.
So they don't look like a bitch? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, I think yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I
but you
feel like
didn't
when you
even
call
test
out of
yourself,
work, and
though.
if you call out of work and you're like, I got COVID, they're like, oh wow, you have COVID. Holy shit!
I have this,
Like, oh,
I
I
have
have a
this
cold.
trick that it works for basically everybody. If you don't test for COVID, you never
You
get
never get COVID. Yeah.
So
That's true.
it works for everybody.
Listen,
So I've been done testing for like 2 or 3 years now. I'm done with it.
It's a good trick. That is.
And you could call people selfish, or you could just say, listen, if you feel so shitty you can't leave your house, stay in your house. Otherwise, proceed.
to give you what you need.
But to hop on to plead a case for myself, do you think I would just quit and not tell you? That's crazy.
Well, you just didn't show up. It was back.
No,
to
no,
back
no.
weeks.
If anything, I would have, listen, you know my personality. I would quit in a blow up. I would be more likely to quit mid podcast than just not show up.
I would
and
agree
not
with
say
that.
anything.
We've seen
That
that.
is that's my MO. So
Yeah,
you gotta give me.
I would agree with that.
There's no way I would just disappear into the night.
Yeah, you got to make a scene anyway. You
Yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah.
Like I thrive off making scenes, so there's no way I would not be making a scene to
Well, I would say it comes down from a lineage of
Yeah.
family members who make scenes.
I mean, how can I not?
Yeah.
It's like in my DNA.
Yeah,
You know.
that was just normal.
That's
like
just
a
it's
Tuesday.
another Tuesday. Try going out to dinner anywhere with my parents any night of the week. It ended up in a fist fight.
Between them.
100%. It's crazy.
The best.
But it's like
So you didn't quit the podcast. That we've got that on the
yeah, obviously I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't quit. I'm not like a quitter.
on a scale of 1 to 10. How mad are you that no one went to your birthday?
I'm not mad. I was never mad. That's you guys all.
I'm asking.
Nobody
I'm
talked
asking
to
a
me
question.
about it,
I'm asking questions.
Here's-
No one went to your birthday. No one wanted to see the Terrifier.
which is fine.
You planned it a month before and not
Yes.
one person went.
Not one person went. Well, Tommy and Eddie went, but
That's great. That's it. That's all that ended up.
How did you not
That
go?
was the turn.
Dude, I bought 11 tickets.
I said literally.
You told me from the beginning.
I wasn't even in the initial grouping of it, which I wasn't upset about in the slightest. But I did also say
I added you to the group chat.
You did add me to it, but I also did say off the rip, I will not be there. I just said I will not be there. So I was the most honest person up front.
Marco too. Marco was up front.
So I'm fine with that.
Marco was up front. Like I can't.
Everybody else, Albert, you're the only one with the legitimate excuse. Everyone else, they don't have one. I don't care what they say. I was not mad. The problem is if I knew nobody wanted to go, which everyone can tell me, no, we wanted to go. Yeah, whatever you fucking say. You wanted to go, you would have been there.
They didn't want to go.
Exactly. If everybody wanted to go, didn't want to go, tell me ahead of time. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt. I'm either A, going to pick a different movie that everybody wants to see because I'm not selfish, or B,
don't know about that first
I don't know,
point.
I'm not selfish. When have I ever been selfish?
I mean,
selfish.
Organizing a birthday party is
It's selfish in its own.
No, it's not.
By definition, it's
Listen, here's the thing. Right. Here's the thing, Nico, is with the job that I have, I very rarely get to do the family hangouts. It's very rare for me.
Yeah, that's
and now that I have a kid and stuff, I want to be able to do that. So it was a perfect excuse to be able to get all my family together, my cousins to be able to go out.
I kind of was similar in the same sense. With my birthday, I used that as an excuse to see my friends. But I mean, we did
exactly.
We just did a little Jake and Joe's.
So all my friends are all fucking married and have kids and everyone's doing their own thing. Yep. So like my family is like my friends now. That's just how it is. So the reason I was upset is because if everybody told me no, I would have went out the night before with me and Sabrina and Santino. I had a nice dinner. I didn't get to do a birthday dinner. I didn't get to do any of that. So that's why I was upset.
Well, that's number one. That's your own problem. You should just be going out anyways with youth for
Wait a minute. I seen you standing up on a, what do you mean you weren't that? I see you up standing up on a chair, swinging a napkin.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was
that was at work. I was working and
cakes in front of him.
First of all,
Justin,
Nico,
I had 0 cakes.
Nico, and was first of all me swinging the napkin.
30. This man was swinging napkins.
He did something.
That was for Skylar. If you know anything and watch the video, that cake was in front of Skylar. Came in for her birthday dinner there. I was working.
What was it? But did you project a quote maybe upstairs on the second floor that
he definitely did because it's in the video.
It's
my birthday. Yeah, he says in the video. Yeah.
Does he say? You say it's my birthday.
Yeah, I said
and someone's playing a trumpet.
And someone's playing a fucking trumpet.
Yeah, because it was for her. It was for her. That's why I said it's not even your birthday. It's my birthday, and they're celebrating yours. And
he just said in the same sentence, I'm not selfish.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's selfish.
I'm not selfish.
37 years old.
I actually forgot about that.
Put that stamp. I can't.
But I said I'm not selfish. It wasn't even. I did is said it's not even your birthday.
What's even actually more selfish than saying it's not your birthday, it's my birthday, is having 2 cakes. For a kid that's got,
the 2 cakes. Well, he didn't buy the cake himself.
I didn't even know Sabrina brought them.
He's got 17,000 sicknesses.
Was it your wife?
And he's got 2 cakes.
I don't know. Who else brought the other cake?
I don't know. Maybe my wife got one.
Imagine that. Yeah, 2 motherfucking cakes. All I wanted was a Carvel cake. My family thinks I'm fucking. Yeah, but
to really just hammer this point down,
I have another selfish point actually. Back to birthdays after this one.
Listen. The way Sabrina's schedule works is if on that Tuesday when we were going to go to the movies, she didn't get out till almost 6:00 at night.
Right.
She seemed a little pissed.
My plans would have been I would have been fine. Listen, everyone tell me no. Everyone tell me I have no interest in the movie. I would say, hey, we can either see something else, but if it's too hard for everyone to get out, that's fine. I would have went out on Monday, the night before, with either me, Sabrina, and Santino, or I would have got a babysitter because it's like me and her don't really get to go out like that. So that's why I was upset more about that than nobody showing.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
And that's the God's honest truth. I swear. Hand up to Nana and my
You should be doing both.
Mother.
You should have went out for dinner with just you and your wife and
I know, but do you think I just have like mad money like that to do that?
You can go anywhere. You can go to fucking Taco Bell.
Oh, speaking of which, you could probably never go to the. You know, you should probably never go.
Where?
The Main Street Tap House fucking grill, whatever the fuck that is in Wakefield. It's like it used to be an old place, but now it's an.
If you want to go to Wakefield, you got to go to Tono's.
Listen, man. I wanted to do one thing. My dad calls me. He's like, "Hey, man,
this is blonde
he's like, I want to get.
I can't think of her name.
He's like, I want to get together for your birthday. All right, no problem. Hey, do you have an idea of where you'd like to go? Maybe All Seasons. I said, nope. Stop right there. Stop. I'm not going to All Seasons table, and I'm not going to fucking.
Well, that's your fault. All Seasons table is delicious, and so.
And your father loves All Seasons.
My father
he will look for any excuse to go to All Seasons.
There. Absolutely.
It's delicious.
It is,
Dad.
good,
Chill out. We go there. Well. I just don't like going to the same place every time. Okay, relax.
You want to try something
and then I was
new?
like, hold on. It's my, let me, you know what? Here's my 2 cents.
His birthday.
Here's my 2 cents. Let's go to Pocari's. I'm craving the pizza. Let's just go there, chill out. Not even 30 minutes later, my phone's fucking ringing. It's fucking, it's Kelly from Weight Watchers, Mark fucking dickbag. Hey man, so dad told me you want to go to Pocari's and like I'm on this Awaken 180 and like I can't really eat anything there, which is a complete fucking lie.
Sausage, peppers, and onions.
You could eat anything there. Like if you could go to if he's like, well, not Santapio's. I'm like, I didn't even get into it.
I went
to
Pocari's last night, just to let you know.
You just pissed me off by saying that.
I swear to God, I did. I should have pictures.
Anyways, Marco talked me out of going to Pocari's to go to this place that, let me tell you, it was so fucking bad. And to drive to Wakefield to like go to a place like that where I could have just went to the 61, which would have been way better. I'm just like, I was so upset. And now for that, it's my own fault because I let Marco win.
First of all, that is the most selfish thing in the planet for someone to try to talk someone out of their own birthday.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's like ultimately the most, that's even more selfish.
We've all been on diets and shit like that. Like, and
you can go anywhere in the world and find something to eat no 100%. Matter what diet you're on.
They have salad. Pocari's has fucking more options than Santapio's.
They 1,000% have a wedge salad, which he's obsessed with.
Yeah.
They probably have wings.
I don't know. Okay, so I was there last night. They don't have wings, but they have chicken
you can
tenders.
get meatballs. He can eat.
Yeah, meatballs, sausage, peppers, and onions.
Yeah. They
definitely have a sausage dish.
So you definitely could have eaten somewhat healthy at Pocari.
Yes.
So what did he order? What did he order at wherever you went?
There's a place in Wakefield.
Dude, like a steak tip salad. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, they probably have that.
But this place fucking sucked cock. When I say like I got baked shrimp with lamb tips, when I tell you I couldn't even eat the lamb, it was way overcooked. And then the shrimp, you couldn't even see. It just looked like a pile of breadcrumbs.
I'm pretty sure the place I went, we were in Wakefield for like a travel game for baseball. I think it's called Public Kitchen.
We went there.
That place isn't bad.
I went there. Public Kitchen.
Public Kitchen's wicked good.
They have a really good burger.
They have the tacos. Yeah, right there. That's where you should go in Wakefield. It's wicked good.
We went there before. I just
Who's me?
No, I went there literally for a birthday. We went for like my sister's birthday.
They have a really good burger.
That place isn't bad. If someone offered that place, I probably would have been down. I probably should have said yeah. I looked at the pictures. Pictures are deceiving. Like this is the most if Main Street Tap House is like an Instagram model, looks great in pictures, in person, absolute garbage.
We should honestly, garbage. I wish Marco was here just to be like, what's going through your head? Someone invites you to a birthday party. It's your brother. Why would you try to talk him out of going to Pocari's?
And here's another thing.
I don't even know.
Did you go to eat with your parents and your wife and your kid on your birthday? Yes or no?
Actually, not on my birthday, no.
But you still went out for your birthday.
We did like a dual one with my father and me.
Yeah, but it's so close. You still celebrated your birthday. Nico, did you go over with your father, your brother? Did your sister go?
Is this going to turn into like my parents are dead?
Yes.
No.
That's exactly where it's going.
This is not my argument.
It's going there.
This is not my argument. Let me finish my argument. Let me finish my argument. So you guys got to do it. So when I invite my family out, and nobody shows, and now I'm the bad guy for being upset.
No, I don't think I don't think
you're a bad guy at all. I think
it's funny that you planned your own birthday.
Yeah, Sabrina is mentally ill. She doesn't know how to do
it doesn't matter who you were with. You could be with the fucking press secretary for the president of the United States.
Yeah, but she's not thinking. No, I plan everything, dude, in my house.
That's just
I'm
you.
planning the wedding.
That's just you.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
How was that wedding you went to?
That was fucking unbelievable. You guys want to know what's even crazier? Even crazy. Justin, do you have anything to finish? Because then I'm just going to go into that.
Nope. I'm good.
All right. Wedding was unbelievable. One thing that happened at this wedding that I've been at a few weddings, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I've never seen this before. Multiple people came up to me after and never seen this before. Everyone goes about their stuff. I just want to point out there that the best man speech that was given by the person that I don't like, DJ, was the worst best man speech I've ever heard in my life. It was like slam poetry by a retard. That was how it was. That was how it was explained throughout the course of everybody else. It was like slam poetry for retards.
Can we get an example?
Is it his brother's friend?
Not just his roommate that he met through college. Can
we get an example of how?
Yeah. So he was like, there was one line that I just didn't agree with. So Dario's mother, and this is all respect to Dario. I'm just telling the story. His mother's got ALS. She's had it for a while.
Okay.
Great lady, known her growing up. He felt the need, this kid, to describe.
Is this the lady that caught you jerking off?
To describe, nope. Just have a little respect. Imagine
it's
that.
not the same lady?
Not the same lady.
Okay.
Nope. He thought that it was right to explain about Dario. So like when he would explain him, he was like, he's got passion. And so every fucking adjective that he yelled into the mic, he just emphasized to the point where the mic was like, boom. So it's like, he's got passion. I've never seen so much passion in a person. Dario on his weight journey, he showed nothing but patience. Yeah, patience.
No, stop.
Swear to God.
No, I'm getting awkward now.
He's like,
I'm getting a little uncomfortable.
And he's like, listen, he's like, I seen Dario go to the gym for 2 hours on his weight loss journey, then go care about his sick mother. And I'm like, is this fucking kid all right, bro? And this was just a ramble fest for at least 7 to 10 minutes. People are looking at, everyone's yelling at me because I'm talking during the whole time this kid's talking during the speech. I'm halfway up the floor. I'm like, so we're at the table and I'm just like, Cynthia, pay for our Cynthia.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Everyone
Cynthia.
just starts dying. And my boy looks over and he's like, chill, I can hear you. I was like, I don't fucking care. I was like, this speech sucks. And so he finishes the speech, the whole 9 yards, right? The other people get done with their speeches. Dario now has the microphone. Dario straight up grabs the mic. And he's talking. He's like, thank you for everybody coming here. I can't wait to have a good time. I think we brought the right people here to have a party. And speaking of which, where's Nico Luisi? No bullshit. I swear to God. He's like, where's Nico Luisi? And I'm like sitting there at the table and everyone's looking at me. So I fucking stand up and I turn up and I point my hand up and he's like, he's like, you know what your job is tonight, right? And I just gave him a thumbs up and he was just like, he's like, love it. Life of the party right there. Everyone, don't miss that kid. He's like, and then just went on to say a couple of other things. And then we just got the night started.
So you
but I was
hated the speech that he included you in.
That Dario said that. No,
okay.
The best
Dario
man speech was the worst thing in the world. Gotcha. Dario then did the closing. Husband gets up, says, hey, thank you for, but then also threw me in there. And I was just like, you know what, bro? Tip my cap. Said, I've been to a few weddings. I ain't never seen that before. And happened to be me. Camera guy, I can't wait till this video comes out. It was basically I shot a music video. That's what I felt like. That's how much camera time I was on. I swear to, and I
do you think it
very humbly, I had nothing to even say. I never even tapped the guy and was like, every time I got on the dance floor and started to dance, out of nowhere, this man was like, you smashed my elbow, panoramic, straight up in my crotch.
Do you think
it was a good
Do you
time.
think it had anything to do with the gay tie you were wearing? That gay diamond tie that wasn't even a tie. It looked like a bolo tie without the bolo.
It's called a brooch for your information.
Yeah, I thought a brooch was on the right. You got a brooch around your neck.
Brooches can be used as pins up in the toe.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, outside of Dario, best dressed, 100%. It's not even close.
Well, I mean, I had people making fun of you.
And Steve was there?
I had people without a doubt like commenting the fuck out of me because I absolutely smashed that Charlie Hunnam get up.
How did they know?
That was the inspiration.
How did they know Steve? How did they know Steve?
So Dario actually got me that conversation to have at Wicked with Steve.
Gotcha.
Steve is best friends with DJ, who's also Dario's good friend. That's
Gotcha.
Just from a mutual kind
So
of
the kid
tie.
that you hate, that you're making fun of his speech, is your boss's best friend.
Don't forget, remember, came into Wicked Craft, called me a dick sucker.
Oh, that's
This
DJ.
is why you hate this kid.
He's not the DJ.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nope.
We thought it was DJ. We thought it's the kid DJ.
So this kid could have said anything and you probably would have still hated him.
Yeah, but Justin, I need a recording. I need you to listen to this. Me and Al talked about this on the episode.
Yeah.
Short, brief, and something good to eat, right?
That's all.
That's it.
We're here at a party, not listening to you.
This was a bad rambling session. It got out of hand. And now if I'm not the only person to think like that, if I go across to the other side of the room and I said, hey guys, what's going on? How are we doing? They're like, literally look up. They're like, did you hear that? I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry. I heard about it. So
do you think the DJ and like Steve will make fun of your fucking gay tie though? Like
you can make fun of me all you want. I mean, it looked flawless.
Did you see
The
it?
kid looked flawless. I thought you looked pretty good, to be honest. You
I
had the
appreciate
purple
it,
suit
Justin.
on.
I'm definitely going to wear something similar to yours.
There's not going to be a wedding.
No, it's definitely going to be a wedding.
No one's going to his wedding.
Nobody will
Go to
show
his
up.
bathroom.
I'll have it, but nobody will
I
come.
think that looks good, man.
I think it looks good. I just think the brooch looks super gay. Like you look like you were on. You
You look like you're
you.
kind of going to a Texas wedding.
You look like your brother.
100%. A lot of people literally came up to me and was like, "Where's the strings? That's a bolo tie. That's awesome. I've never really seen one wear that in person." I said, "Well, it's not a bolo tie. So why don't you back the fuck up and learn what you're talking about?"
You definitely look like you're going to a Texas wedding. It
You
doesn't,
look-
but you look good.
That's grinder in Texas is what I would call it.
Yeah.
Like that's a Texas.
in Texas.
That's a grinder pitcher in Texas.
That's a grinder pitcher.
Yes,
No,
yes.
that's a fucking killing.
With just $7 glasses. you
That's
have on.
crazy. Yeah. Also got complimented on those RDJ replicated glasses. Yeah, they actually are. Thank you very much.
No one replicate. No one.
I wish I had a personal person. Wish I had a personal camera guy. I guess I basically did, but I didn't pay the guy.
Send me that picture.
What picture?
Send me that picture.
That one?
What is your what do you think? How long you think you're going to be doing the speech for? What's your like ideal time? Because he'll be doing my speech.
Is this so? Are you officially asking me to be your best man?
Is that what?
Yeah.
Because you didn't ask.
Yeah,
This
but
isn't-
that's implied. You already knew you were going to.
I don't know that.
But you usually get something like a box. Or something.
I know. Well, I
him a
didn't give it
box
to
with,
him
like-
yet.
Don't get me nothing.
No, I'm gonna. I have
I don't
to.
want anything. Send me that picture.
I'm gonna shit
This?
in a
I'm
box.
gonna text it to some
Bro, you
gay
can't even
people
see
and
what
say-
my shoes
I'm
look
gonna
like.
get
My
you an
shoes
AMC
my
gift
shoes
card.
shine. Those are all bedazzled. Those are like all diamond out.
I'm gonna get you an AMC gift card. But the question I'm asking is how long? Like, what is your ideal?
I don't know if there's a time. It's more about if you're not rambling. So I don't think there's a time to it. I think it has to be like if you're gonna go longer, you have to really be hitting on everything.
Yeah.
I don't know about a time. I think you kind of know it when you feel it. Like yours, I'll probably put 30 to 45 seconds.
That's what I figured.
That's it.
You don't
Like,
really.
there he is. I never thought this would happen.
Never thought
Have
this would
fun,
happen.
guys.
I can't believe he's marrying a white girl.
So whatever happened to that stripper?
Yeah.
Well, she is 3% Nigerian, so
Is that true?
that is true.
How do you get to 3% Nigeria?
Nico, did you see the thing I sent you? The parlay wedding thing? How sick was that?
Oh, I seen something like that before. I want to do that at mine. I actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not. That's
All right. So you straight up copied Charlie Hunnam.
Yep.
He's actually going to be playing. So you're wearing a Halloween costume.
That's exactly what he's wearing. You're wearing a Halloween costume.
Hey,
I'm wearing an inspiration.
you're wearing a
say
Halloween.
that.
This is bad, dude. This is bad.
How's that bad? You fucking gwep. That's to a T.
You're wearing a Halloween costume.
Yeah, you're wearing a Halloween costume. It's not even a good one either.
Yeah.
Where'd you buy is that an Amazon suit that was like
No,
$42?
that's Men's Warehouse. I walked right in. That was on the mannequin. That ain't cheap.
So
That's crazy. Suit rentals. I think they've inflated suit rentals.
Oh, you
They
rented
have.
the suit?
I did rent the suit. I didn't buy that.
He is actually playing Ed Gein. You know the show Monster
well, I don't know
on Netflix?
I know if you were gonna say this. Yeah, he's so Charlie Hunnam's gonna play who presumably is actually the real life Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Do I have that right?
Yeah, it's Ed Gein.
Yeah. Very cool. I'm watching now that honestly with the lady that has Netflix, I'm watching so much Netflix.
Yeah.
I have 5 different shows going. I have Narcos on 2 different levels.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm on Narcos Mexico right now.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, because the original Narcos is in.
Fucking Guep. Yes, there's a Narcos Mexico, dude.
Okay.
Is Guep the new insult?
It's really not bad. I mean, if you like, I mean, so then she was like, you should start actually watching Narcos like that. The first one's better than that Mexican one. And it's fucking, they're all pretty good. I
have been watching The Punisher. I just finished the first season. I never watched it.
You never watched The Punisher?
You never watched
I'm on,
The Punisher?
The first season's incredible. I'm watching the second.
Better.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I'm watching I'm on like episode 2.
You ever watch Daredevil?
I'm in the middle of watching. I watched the first 2 seasons. I fell off on the third, but I just
you watched the first 2 seasons without watching The Punisher?
Yeah.
Punisher's first, isn't it? I mean, wasn't Daredevil?
No, did they tie in?
Yeah,
well, hold on. If you're watching season 2 of Daredevil, yeah, he jumps in.
I'm watching season 1 of Daredevil. I'm on episode like 3.
Oh, I thought you said you've watched seasons 1 and 2 of Daredevil.
But you don't recognize the girl from it?
I did, but I didn't know she's like a reporter now. I recognize
she's
the
not
girl.
blonde. She's
a redhead.
She's the girl from True Blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's hot.
That's what I'm in the middle of watching both of those right now.
I think her name's Kate.
So my question is, how are you and the girl doing?
We're good.
Any more hiccups?
No.
You've been calling her bro and shit? You've been trying to tone down on that? Did you ask any more questions about
Wait, have you been calling her bro and she called you out?
I didn't ask any more questions on it.
She said one of the reasons why she dumped him is because you talked to her like she's
a friend? Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. I'm on that. I know. No,
at least you got one of the
that was the one that I said, like, my bad. Like, but at least let me know and I can adjust. Like, I don't know.
But you should know that.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
She's not your friend.
Yeah. Thank you.
But I want to know what he was saying.
I know.
He's saying she's not broing her and stuff like that.
I wasn't like, I wasn't like, yo, bro, you want to go get something to eat? Like, I've never said that.
Or you like, she'd say something, you'd be like, bro.
Or if she said something, I might have been like, dude, like, you're killing me. I don't know. I can't like really like
you got to ask questions about this stuff because you're probably still doing it. Like if you don't ask questions, it's like
you don't know.
Got Halloween coming up. That's all I know. Halloween coming up this Saturday.
And you're working.
Be ready.
You're working Thursday?
I'm working Halloween. I picked up a shift, yeah.
It's going to be so slow though.
You think so?
I think so.
I feel like it might be busy for him.
It was. I worked last Halloween by myself, and I made pretty good money.
Well, it's young. It's a young crowd over there, so maybe they'll come in. Is he doing a little mini Halloween party, like best costume?
Yep, giving them like $500 worth of gift cards and shit like that to people. Yeah, so there's like a promotion for it for sure.
So you guys are adding Italian food over there? It seems like.
Yeah, man. So we did like a menu. We redid our menu like at the beginning of a little bit like in the beginning of September, at the end of September into October. Yeah, we've added some stuff. We got more traditional, which is good, and it's been received really good. Honestly, it is good. Like it's good. Well,
shit. Danny used to cook for La Vita Mia, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So that's
you
where that.
You guys have some interesting your plating is interesting.
Yeah. How the fuck do you clean those boards?
I know.
Oh my God, dude, I don't even know. Put them in the bag and I don't worry about it.
That's a fucking pain in the ass. Especially all the sauces you guys are throwing on them.
I do.
La Vita Mia has one of my favorite pork chop meals. It used to be pork chop, vinegar, peppers.
He's been trying to fucking doing it. He's been trying to fucking
if he brings that back, I'll go down a few times. But
Tono has a good one.
Should we be mad at Steve for lying to us? Saying he was never going to put chicken parm on the menu? And
he did. And now there's meatballs on there too.
There's meatballs on the menu?
Yeah, he was like,
should we be mad at him for that?
Listen, if you
Andy's best friends with DJ. He told you to suck your dick.
Yeah, but Steve apologized for that.
I don't even know why he would apologize. I would never apologize for my friend. I would just say my friend's a fucking retard.
Idiot.
I would never apologize.
I would say so. I would say so.
Yeah,
too.
I
I'd just
saw
be
it.
like,
Yeah.
honestly, like he's a grown ass man. My friend's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, listen, you can't, we had so much different stuff on the menu, to be honest, guys. All the same stuff kept getting ordered because the other stuff that was like new and kept getting implemented, I swear it was like confusing the fuck out of people. Yeah, I mean, you guys should know, these adults, some people don't know how the fuck a restaurant actually even works.
No, of course not.
So
We've got people that order lasagna and they're like, I'll take the lasagna with angel here.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you
All the
talking
time.
about? Like,
Yeah.
how do you expect those two things?
Well, can I get the
Yeah, how do
lobster?
you-
Can I get the lobster ravioli with penne?
right.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we talking about?
That's exactly, yes. Yeah. So it's
Can I
like,
get the
oh, I'm like,
gnocchi?
so, but like they'll look at the dish and they're like, order, they're like, can I get a penne alla vodka? I'm like, no, because that's not what that, it's an alla vodka, but like just doesn't automatically be coming with penne.
What
Just
does it
little
come
shit like that. It comes with like a gemelli or something like that. Something more like a spin. But then there's other people that are like, these are the people that I could make a skit about and tee off on. The people that tell me that they want a fucking cheeseburger, and then they're just like, all right, so all I want on this burger is just cheese, bacon, sauce, and then I'm like, nah, back it up. Tell me what you don't want. I want to know what you don't want. Now, I'm not going to sit here and go ahead and decipher the rest of the fucking burger. Be a man. Say you don't want no tomato, onion, pickle, lettuce. Why am I deciphering it? Why are we doing this backwards?
Oh, yeah. So they're telling you what they want in it
On it.
instead of telling you what they don't want.
So basically giving,
But they're not
throwing
rating
all
the menu.
responsibility on me to then now decipher the burger and pull off everything that they don't want.
Yeah. I could see
They
that. being
probably
annoying.
don't know how you
I
ring
just
it
think
in.
that's ordering obnoxiously. If we go out somewhere and I'm like, yo, can I get or if we get something, I'm like, can I just get no onions, no tomatoes, no
Yeah.
mushrooms?
Yeah. So
Can't you say that?
People don't understand that the burger, when it's in the computer, is built already, and you got to hit no tomato, no onion, as opposed to a plain patty that says add cheese. Add onion.
Imagine that.
It's
You
not
put
a
it in.
build your own burger. If it was a build your own burger, I would understand. That's not what's on the fucking menu. You retard.
You got to see
So
what's
how
on the
about you
menu
look
and
at the
subtract
menu?
what you don't like.
I get like that. That's the point where I'm like, my patience is just being worn so thin. How about when they go like, oh, Justin, they're like, oh, can I get chicken fingers? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. What kind of sauce would you like on those? Like, what kind of sauces do you have? It's like, yo, are you fucking serious, man? Did you not look at the fucking menu?
Oh, people don't look.
Are
at
you
the
fucking
menu.
crazy? So what? I'm going to sit here now and rattle off like we're at fucking Hooters?
How many sauces do you have?
I think almost 8 to 10.
Oh, wow. You got that many sauces?
Yeah, dude. Like, fuck it. So you know what I do? Is Justin, I take the menu.
It ain't even that crazy.
I don't even
Point at
answer
it.
them. I open up the menu and I just point right at where it is. I'm like,
Well,
It's way worse with us. We have got people will ask, what kind of pasta do you have? And
That's
we
what
probably
I
have like
mean,
30
dude.
different pastas.
That's what I
and
mean.
it's at the
That's
top of every
crazy.
page.
It's the top of every page and at the front of the menu.
that's crazy.
But you still got to rattle them off. You can't say, oh, no, they're right here. You still got to rattle them off, or at least attempt to rattle them off.
A few of them.
It depends on if I like the people or not. But then also here's another one.
So if this girl got a fat ass, you're rattling off everything. He's like, oh, you know what? I could probably make something in the bag.
Those are probably the people. Those are actually probably the people that I don't rattle it off for because they're just fucking oblivious to the world.
Yeah.
But
So if you could bounce a quarter off a girl's ass, you're not going to name all the fucking sauces.
well, more than likely, yeah. She's already got me to the point where I'm like agitated.
Yeah.
Like fucking last night, I had like 4 women that were like thought that they were on Mob Wives, and like they order like like dick.
I bet you the girl that you fucked in the bathroom, you would have listed every sauce, every condiment,
Every single one.
single fucking plate, every single thing in there. You were like making shit up for this broad.
She got good service that night.
Yeah, top to
The
bottom.
kid was fucking.
She left real happy.
He had a plate full of flour and some eggs, and he was whipping his own pasta up.
I was kneading it with my own hands. Yeah, no, it's then the other one is what do you recommend for sauce? Who the fuck asked that question, dude?
I had a guy.
That's so personal. That's so personal. How are you gonna fucking say to me what sauce do you prefer on the tenders? Like
you should you should get really insulted by it.
Yo, are you fucking crazy? Are you serious? What do you eat tenders with?
Do you want to fuck my girlfriend? Like you want to get this personal? Do you want to fuck my girlfriend?
I had a guy this was like last Saturday. He's like, he's talking to the server. He's like, I've been coming here for 15 years. He's just like trying to go through his lineage of him at the restaurant. He orders 2 meals for himself, and then there's 4 of them. 2 meals for himself, 2 gluten-free meals for himself.
Whoa.
And everyone else gets food. They go, yeah, could we talk to a manager? Yeah. Everything was great. The food's really good, but we just ordered too much food. Can you take something off?
No. Next.
What do you mean? He just ordered too much food and he wanted it off?
Yeah, but ate it.
Was he being serious?
100%.
No, you take things too serious.
What do you mean? He was I know when somebody's joking and I know when somebody's serious. He legitimately was like, I want you to take this off.
I had a table like 2
I said, but you ate it. He goes, yeah, I know, but it was just too much food. I have nowhere to put it. So I want you to take it off.
I had a table like that.
And then they stole the cheese and peppers, the cheese and pepper flakes.
It's always the people that ask for something free. They always steal something.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Crazy.
Fucking scumbags. I had a guy just like that. I had a table like that just 2 weeks ago. Fucking
white trash.
They eat one thing and then fucking they kept sending every other thing back. And it's like, how the fuck do you even how do you go out and eat like that?
Yeah, this isn't a buffet. It's like, if you eat it, you buy it. When people say they don't like something, but they want to take it home.
They
want you to take it off, but I'm going to take it home.
I learned that lesson at Go-Go because people would want to do that all the time there. And my mom's like, listen, this is how this works.
Yeah.
You either leave that food and we take it off.
Yeah.
Or we keep it on and you can take it home.
That's it.
Ain't no one. She's like, Nico, just think about that concept. I'm like, wow. Again, I'm on the young side. I'm like, damn, I honestly really didn't even think about it.
Oh, you were ready to take that right off and wrap it up for her.
No, of course I go back there and sit there and then she's like, all right, well, it's not, why are you wrapping it up? And I'm like, they want to take it home.
I would actually add to that if it's our fault, I'll let them take it home. So say we made the wrong dish.
Sure.
Wrap it up, take it off, wrap it up, and just give it to them.
If you made the wrong dish.
Oh, you gave them, they wanted.
It's our fault.
Yeah, they wanted angel here. You gave them fettuccine. I get it.
Yeah.
100%.
We'll take it off and wrap it up. That's different. And get you a new dish.
And fuck you.
We had a lady that
guy or girl.
She was a lady that was vegetarian, ordered whatever, just added mad shit to it, a ton of things that she added eggplant, added mushrooms, added onions, added spinach, added tomatoes, and then she was like, I don't really like it. And I was like, but this isn't something that's on our menu.
Yeah.
That's it. Guess what? Tell her cough it up.
I love when they add every vegetable known to man. They add every vegetable known to man, legitimately. And we're talking about vegetables that just release water, like spinach, mushrooms, peppers,
it makes
onions,
the whole day.
eggplant.
And then you get a creamy sauce.
And then they add it to a creamy sauce. And they're like, oh, why is this creamy sauce more watery than it usually is? Well, motherfucker, you added half the vegetables known to man
you added the
into
whole
this
garden.
fucking thing, dude. What do you think's going to happen to it? You sure you want every single vegetable we have, zucchini, fucking.
And then on our end, though, you don't want to say that, though.
I know, but
you have to toe a line. You can't.
You just hope that those people aren't full blown fucking retards that they can comprehend that. And Al,
they can't.
It's crazy. Work in the restaurant industry, and you will realize how
dumb people
are.
Yeah,
adults. Straight up adults act the same way as 16-year-old kids.
And they make you say how have you lived this much life so far?
Oh, I go back there, and the person I vent to is Danny. Danny loves it. Danny loves it.
He's a fucking nut.
Yo, you talk to Danny on like a night shift. He'll come out and he'll look and he'll be like, "Hey, listen, there's a problem with this table. Can you like what's the problem with it?" I go, "I know what the problem is," and I'll go over and I'll look and I'll go, "All right, I already know what the problem is. Never mind. I'm gonna go back in my kitchen."
What time does he get in there usually, Danny?
I don't know. He doesn't even work. That's my joke with him all the time. I'm saying, you don't even work. And he gets pissed off. He's in there. I think he's in there in the middle of the day. Then he goes upstairs because he lives right upstairs.
He
then
probably
comes right
preps everything. Yeah. So while we're talking about restaurants, while we're talking about serving and all that.
Good segue.
It's a great segue.
What do we have? 22 minutes? We had 11:30?
That was yesterday.
Oh.
I had a hard cut yesterday at 11:30.
So
you guys decided to come on Friday.
Yes, that's why we're here today.
Yeah.
So we know the election's coming up, and there are 5 ballot questions. I think we should start with the 5th question: is minimum wage for tip employees? Question 5.
Personally, I would have saved that for last because I could give a fuck about.
I know, but I'm going through the segue.
All right, that's.
But we don't have to do it. Would you want me to go through the other questions?
No, I mean you could skim over them. You could. Fuck it. Go.
I'll just start with 5.
We'll start with 5, which is a minimum wage for tipped employees. Now, there is, I think that it's going to pass, even though we don't want it to.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's go over the question real fast.
Yes.
Essentially, what they're trying to do is they're trying to make every single server or anyone that's tipped take their base rate from what it is now at $6.75 or something like that, go up to $15. Now they're going to do it incrementally over the years. Fine.
5 years.
Over 5 years. It's going to start at 9, I believe, and then it's going to work its way up. In theory, that's a great idea. Like everyone's going to make minimum wage is what they're trying to say. Like even if you don't have tip nights, what they're failing to tell you is that right now as a business owner,
it already exists.
If Nico, let's say Steve's business owner, Nico doesn't make any money for the day, he should automatically get paid $15. It automatically happens now. If he doesn't make any tips, you have to pay everyone that worked that night minimum wage if they do not make the right number of tips.
Yeah. Well, you could still make tips, but if it doesn't equate to $15 an hour,
correct,
the owner has to bump it up to $15.
You have to make minimum wage no matter what, whether you get tipped or not for the night. Right now, Massachusetts. So what's the point of this? What is the point of this bill? Because they're saying one fair wage. That's what they're trying to say. They're trying to push it that it's going to give servers making minimum wage.
Yeah.
Any restaurant worth its salt, they make $30 to $60 an hour service 100%. At least. Some are making more. Okay.
I always say that, I laugh, but like talking with the girl, she even says like there's been nurses that have left Boston Medical to become service because the pay is actually that much better.
It's better.
It is crazy. Like there is some nights on my busier nights, I make more than like a local 22 laborer. 100%.
Yeah. People knock servers
and
more
do
than
half
anything.
the work.
People look down on the service industry for some reason.
And here's the thing,
because they can't do it because they're fucking stupid.
Servers don't work 40 hours a week. It's very rare.
No, if you work 40 hours a week, that's a lot of time in a restaurant.
Most servers
making dough.
Most servers
making
work
fucking cake. Registering to vote right now. Actually, I just got yelled about it.
Most servers work 4 days a week. 4.
Yep.
And I'll tell you this as somebody that went from serving to management. I made about $1,500 a week, between 11 and 15, 1,600, depending on the time of the year. Of course, everything. It's like a dead of winter, snowstorm. You might make 600 that week, as opposed to making 15 on a busy fucking fall's crazy, summer's crazy. So you go from your income gets almost cut in half going from serving to management, and that's a 5-day work week. So you work an extra day, make less.
Service make more than management. Service make the most in anything. So that's why you see on a lot of checks, you've seen it before, that they're trying to pay the back of staff. They're trying to get the back of staff, the kitchen staff, to make as much as the front of house. Yeah. So you'll see them put a 2% charge on you because they're trying to equal that pay gap. So this whole thing is a fucking gaffe, that what's going to end up happening is that this isn't even This isn't even conjecture. This is what's going to happen. What's going to happen is that your restaurants are going to cut down their wait staff service. You're going to have less people working. So you're going to get worse service. It's just a fact. It's just think what's happening.
And people,
for every one server right now, it's that one server, you could have 3 servers working right now for what it's going to be for one server, because it's like $6 to $15. So think about that. So it's almost 3 people would be their salary is going to equal one person's salary. A lot of places are not going to be able to handle that.
Yeah.
What's going to happen though for the servers too is, you think it's good for the servers. People are going to develop a mentality like in London and these places that they're not going to have to tip, because they think that they don't have to add money to the bill to help pay the wait staff. So what's going to happen is that these people aren't going to make any money. People are going to stop tipping. So they're going to stop tipping. So a server that was making $30, $40, $50, $60 an hour is now just going to make $15 an hour.
Or they'll tip, instead of giving you, let's say you have $100 tab and they would tip you $20, that's 20%, which obviously we all here tip more than that because we get it. But the average person tips 18 to 20% or 15 to 20%.
Yeah.
They're going to give you $5 instead of that $20.
Yeah.
And then not only that, to have to pay for those servers, all my $25 entree just got bumped up to $35.
Yeah, they're saying it can go up 50 to 100% of food costs.
Yeah.
This is just like industry people. I thought in my head, there's no way someone could be this dumb to vote yes on this bill. It's like the most irrational thing known possible. I saw polls like 5 days ago, that is saying they think it's going to pass. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Well, because you got people that don't work in that industry and they're thinking, their mentality is, these greedy business owners pay their employees $6 an hour. It's ridiculous.
I think you're also going to get you're going to get business owners to start cutting. Now they're going to cut service.
Yeah, but it's 5 years before that happened. So,
no, I think as soon as this passes, you're going to see the public, because as we've already discussed, they're the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
They are.
John Q. Public. I think day one when it passes,
they think it's 15.
They think that they're getting the money and they're not going to tip you as much. They're going to be like, why am I tipping waitstaff? Aren't they already getting their money?
See, the only thing I will say is that
or it's
people,
like those,
at least where the area we're in, we have a lot of people that travel from different states that don't know our laws. They're still going to tip the same. Would you agree or disagree?
Probably.
So
I ain't giving no one the benefit.
It just depends on the area you're in. It's like the people that live in that work in a Jimmy's Steakhouse, they're fucked.
Every single restaurant
locals
that has been a proponent of this, or at least an early adopter of this over in different states.
Yeah, like DC did it.
Has closed and shuttered their doors.
Yep.
Every single one of them. There's a reason why. There's a fucking reason why.
And then not to mention that, it's now I'm cutting or people are leaving, but it's all the people that give great service that rely on that, make all that money because they're really good at their job. They're going to go into fucking real estate, or they're going to be they're going different career paths. And then you're going to be left over with the people that give horrible fucking service.
Like Nico.
Yeah, because Nico's like, okay, I'm going to be guaranteed 15 an hour. Maybe not everyone's going to be on the up and up. They'll still tip me.
Yeah.
But your father was saying to me that it would put more money in managers' pockets and in back of the house pockets. I don't know. I don't understand that.
I guess what he's trying to say is what they're going to do is across the board, everyone's going to raise their prices.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to have to raise their prices so that if you think about it,
it's more money.
You have more money coming in. So you would maybe trickle it down to the back.
So I wouldn't be surprised if all back of the house and managers are voting for it to go through. I wouldn't be surprised at that.
I think what you're going to see is a lot of chains are going to go bare minimum. You're going to see, and they've already done it in certain places like Yard House, Applebee's. They're going to have those tabletop shit.
Yeah.
You go all kiosks. In any other tip places.
You're getting order takers, not servers.
Order take is not service.
And then you'll see them
People dropping off your food.
What you're going to see too, I think a lot of is pooling. I think pooling will be end up being a unanimous thing.
Yeah, because that's
a
a socialism.
Yeah.
That's a socialist mentality. Pooling in general is a socialist mentality. Everyone
Well,
shouldn't
how
get paid
is
the
it
same.
fair? If I did 65 people and I made $800 and Nico did 25 people and made $400, I have to split all my tips with him.
I think if you pool, it should go by hours worked and people help.
That's what bartenders do.
Yeah.
You go by hours work. You put your hours in the bucket. If you're not closing,
Fenway
whoever's
Johnny's-
closing gets a couple extra hours.
And Fenway Johnny's was like that.
I don't like pooling.
Fuck that shit.
I don't mind pooling behind a bar. I don't like pooling.
First of all, pooling is the
Serving.
most ridiculous thing in the world, especially if they're giving cash tips. You're going to trust this fucking person that's probably fucking your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like these two girls, right? She's fucking they're fucking each other's boyfriends, and you're going to trust her to like
Be
actually
honest.
claim how much money she's given for cash.
Absolutely not. And then
Bullshit.
they're like, my regular came in. He slipped me $100. It's like, yeah, that went right in her bra.
Yep.
And you're going to continue
her
your
titty.
night.
But I mean, like, as it should go on her tit.
Yeah, I agree. That's why like everything
like-
keeps separate. Like,
Bars are-
I don't agree with pooling at all. I've come from a pooling system. I think it's legit dog shit. I think like the service that you get is like, you might as well just be like a straight monotone prick because it doesn't matter. what
The
kind of service you get.
only time I'll agree with pooling is if you have like an event party.
I was just gonna say work
yeah,
at an event.
An event's different.
If there's two people on, you're working a private party. All right, we're splitting whatever.
That's the only time I'll agree with
If they throw us 600, if they throw us 700, we're splitting it. Sure.
Because what would we do? Would you do only downstairs pools and only upstairs pools, or are you doing both floors?
We've done it. We've done pooling before.
Yeah.
We did it. Everybody pooled. And then what would happen is those lazier wait staff would just become more lazy.
Just more. You're just like, oh,
That's it.
You're like,
They just
wait a
become
minute.
more lazy.
I see this girl flipping and turning tables. I'm legit 2 turns behind her.
Yeah.
But guess what? At the end of the night, we make the same fucking buck, bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, that sucks.
But
So keep
even-
busting your balls for the same amount of money.
And then
Makes
you
no
know what
sense.
that turns into? You're going to get, like Justin just said, you're just going to get that shittier service.
You're gonna get shittier
'Cause
service
then the
all
person
around.
busting their ass is eventually going to fucking come to a point where it's like, why am I even trying this?
Or
time?
you're gonna see people go to Rhode Island to start serving because it's close.
Yeah.
Or New Hampshire.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd rather double fist cock.
So, but my style of serving,
I'm not traveling to go
my style of serving was always quality, not quantity. So, like, let's say I worked with Roseanne, was me and her on. She might have done 15 more people than I did by the end of the night, but I still made more money.
You don't make more money than her.
I'm telling you, I did.
I know you'd think that, but no way.
Okay,
What the hell?
whatever you say.
Cynthia pays for us.
Right now, I don't.
What the fuck?
Are you watching ravioli
Yeah.
videos?
So it's the fucking mold.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. You're just saying things.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like we're on like a thing. Like this is great radio right now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go over some of these other questions.
looking at
Obviously,
fucking
vote how you will,
No, absolutely not. Don't vote how you will.
but I think you're an idiot.
Don't vote how you fucking will. Okay, don't listen to him. Like, listen. Vote no on question 5. That's all you got to know.
Yeah.
You vote yes. You don't know. You don't
the other-
understand fully. If you just look up anything, the person that got this on the ballot, her full-time job is to go to different state and get this question put on the ballot. She gets $1 million every time she gets it on a ballot in every single fucking state. She already got her money. She is poisoning your brain. Okay. Vote for a one fair wage. That's their slogan. I guarantee you will never experience the restaurant industry the way it has been if this passes.
It will.
It's
It will.
the
It
lazy
will
people
crumble.
that want it to
You
pass.
are right. It will crumble.
Yes.
It will. So, here's another thing, just to get before you go, Morton's. This is like a very, very kind of great way to explain how the service industry has changed drastically since COVID.
Yeah.
When you went into Morton's or any type of steakhouse, what typically is your server? Like, what is the demographic of your server?
The demo?
Yeah, like what would you say?
white
Kind of
guy.
like the logistic. No,
white guy or a white girl?
like an adult, an older person.
Yeah.
All older people.
Yeah.
Go into Morton's and show me how many older servers they had.
None.
I had a kid serving me. I said, wow, buddy, you're serving at Morton's? That's insane. My mother used to tell me there was wait lists, and they used to like only take select applications.
Not anymore.
At those steakhouses.
Because you made stupid money.
Because those people would make dumb money.
But you would have
And
multiple servers.
you would also need experience. You need probably 10 years of experience to walk into Morton's and be like, hey, I'd like to serve here. Probably more, honestly.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Can't hire anybody.
Not anymore. And they're making, how much you think on like, if a person works 4 shifts at once, how much you think they're making? Like 3,200?
Every time I go to Grill 23,
Where the fuck even is Grill 20?
it's similar to Morton's, way better than Morton's. Grill 23 is on Berkeley Street, corner of Berkeley and Stewart in the Back Bay.
Grill 23?
Grill 23 is the best steakhouse in Boston.
We have a
So
ton of-
go fuck Moo, fuck every other place, fuck Ave and Louise, fuck all those places. Grill 23, it's always been Grill 23. Okay. Grill 23 is the best steakhouse. Every time I go there, they don't make less than $300 off me. That one table. So I just think all the time.
But they only have probably like a 3-table section, and there's multiple servers at your table.
Correct. So they're tipping out a lot. I would say an average night they're making $800 to $1,000.
Right. That's what I would think. That's what I thought. Because we
All right. So let's go over a couple of these other questions.
Yeah.
Question 1, I really don't understand. State auditor's authority to audit the legislature.
We're gonna call this question 1. Whoever says vote no on question 5, just listen to what they have to say on vote 1. Okay, that's what we're gonna say on that one because I don't even know.
I don't even know what this means.
I don't even know what it means.
So we're gonna go to question 2.
Yep.
It's eliminate MCAS for high school graduation requirements.
No.
You think they should keep it?
You should go through the same fucking pain that I had to go.
Well, here's the thing.
Fuck that, right?
Fuck you.
I think it's stupid for the fact that you have all your requirements to graduate other than this. You put in your 12 years already. You still have to put in the 12 years.
Doesn't even matter. But
you even take
guess
MCAS,
what?
or
But
did
guess
you drop
what?
out?
No, I dropped out in the 11th
I
grade.
cheated every single year. It doesn't even matter what you get on that fucking stupid test besides that gay fucking sticker that says that you got that score that was above a certain
But
amount.
here's-
And then
here's-
your mother puts it on the back of her fucking caravan and she takes it in the fucking ass.
Here's
She
my
definitely
thing.
takes it in the ass if she has that on her car.
So I
loser.
passed all my MCAS except math. I was horrible at math. I'm still horrible at math.
Literally a retard. It's dead easy. I scored probably the highest you could ever score on the math part.
Well, congratulations. You just said you cheated, you fucking loser. So
It's true.
He's using that to determine betting odds.
exactly.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that would have prevented me from graduating, even if I passed every single other test, science and fucking English and whatever other tests they have for the MCAS. But if I failed my math, I'm not allowed to graduate. I got to stay a whole nother year.
Time
It's
out.
ridiculous. Get rid of it.
But that's also not true because there'd be some people, there was plenty of kids that you guys went to school with and that I went to school with. Even if they weren't able to walk the stage, they could stay in school for like that extra 4 to 6 weeks and do some fucking worksheets and then they would pass them. So I don't think that would really hold
Yeah,
up
but now
people as
you
much.
don't get a walk after 12 years of schooling. It's ridiculous.
Listen,
Get rid of it. I think you
this-
have a
this is-
bonehead approach to this.
This
Get rid of
is
it.
a soft ass world that we live in. I find that they would never like really hold it. Does that say pass or take?
No, it's eliminate the MCAS as a high school graduation requirement.
Yeah, you have to pass it. You
have to
get a
pass
certain
it.
number to pass right now.
Well, you're a
Pretty
fucking idiot if you can't pass it, dude.
What about
I
your thoughts on
passed it.
standardized tests?
You
and ratings?
cheated.
I cheated on like the English part because I don't know what the fuck any of the words meant. Let me tell you also something.
So
about the
how are you
MCAS.
calling
There's-
somebody else a retard when you're a retard?
There's nothing else because it's dead easy to pass. You can pass it. If you can pass it. You can pass it.
Of
and
course
suck.
you can pass it.
If you fail it, you're just a fucking piece of shit. Here's another thing.
But if you didn't cheat, you would have failed it.
No, I don't think I would have. I would have still passed.
You just said you don't know what any of the words mean.
The English portion.
So you would have
I would
failed?
have struggled.
And you would have not have been able to
Listen,
graduate.
I'm just in a real hindsight. I know I'm fucking stupid, but let me just spit some real facts to you, okay?
Okay, let's see
that
that.
you would not be a high school graduate if you didn't cheat at the MCAS.
On my SATs, I went and fucked up. I didn't care at all.
You spelled your name wrong and didn't get the points from
Nope. I sat next to somebody that went to SAT prep for literally the whole junior year of high school in preparation for SATs. This is a true story. Person might just happen to live across the street from where we're recording today. She got a 1600. Okay. And you
Out of 24.
1650. I'm sorry. Out of 24.
Okay.
I got an 1800. Mind you that.
She's a girl though.
Yes. In the SATs,
Maybe she
might
spelled her
be
name
the
wrong.
most useless test that I've ever actually experienced. Very hard. None of it is used in today's world. It doesn't make neither or is the MCAS.
I think
I'm spiteful. I want people to go through the same pain that I had to. I had to get told to shut the fuck up so many times. I had to get taken out of the room so many times because you have to be fucking. It's like Squid Games.
I think
for
if
fucking kids.
If I had a daughter, I would tell her to care less about standardized tests and more about sucking dick and making sandwiches. That's
That's a good thing that God gave you a fucking boy.
Thank God. Yeah. Thank God. God
really
didn't
have to-
give you a daughter. And that's all I know.
Okay.
I hope that I don't have a daughter because I'm just going to feed her Twinkies till she's pre-diabetic by the age of
Somebody
like
that has a
9.
lot of nieces, that's kind of a weird statement to make. When you
Put it on you like that. I mean, I'm not the one that just said that. You said that, not me. But anyways, all right, next question. Fuck it. Fuck it. Show goes on.
all right, question number 3.
It's fucking fuck politics, bro.
Unionization of transportation network drivers. So basically, Lyft and Uber drivers are trying to unionize. I get it. Right now, Uber and Lyft are taking like 50, 60, sometimes 70% of the ride.
That's gonna go up high. Just looking at that, the price of an Uber and Lyft just went up 50 to 100%.
But they're not the ones driving. I feel like if you're the one driving, using your car, putting the miles on your car, you should at least be getting a bulk. It should be like a 60-40 split, 60% to the fucking driver.
Buddy, when I was an Uber driver for a while, so was Marco. If you did a $50 ride, you got maybe I think $17 from that.
Yeah.
So you're making 34% out of
I think it was
100?
33. I thought that the math was 33.
Okay.
So every time I seen a total, I basically just divided by 3, and I was like, all right.
But now, how long ago was that?
Dude, this was back. All right, so this is when I fucked up in college. So I would say probably around 20.
This is because you cheated on the MCAS. You weren't even supposed to be in
2013
college.
didn't work out. I probably started doing Uber in 2015.
So were these the necklaces that you wore with the brooch? So these were under the brooch? Looking at it now, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
These were under the brooch. Okay. Just
He was just one.
not for changing it. I just noticed
What a
them.
fucking okay. Yeah.
So
Anyways,
so-
so when I Ubered, it was basically
2015.
pick you up, drop you off.
Yeah.
Now there's this whole fucking service of like, okay, and you could rate me if I was 5 stars or not. Now there's tipping services, there's other fees and shit. I do think that they get helped out enough now. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
they're
think so.
taking 50% of their
Do you
ride.
know anybody? Does anybody know any Uber drivers right now
No.
that we can get a comment on this?
But I'm pretty sure they're taking 50% of your ride as opposed to 33 now.
Didn't you just do Uber Eats at one point? Were you doing that for a bit, like maybe 6 months ago, a year ago?
DoorDash.
What were they taking?
I think it was almost a third.
Wait, so hold on a second.
It's like
When you do-
33%.
When you do DoorDash or Uber Eats, right? You can't be getting a third of a meal.
Probably less. You're actually right.
You're getting the driver
Probably
fee.
actually light. You get a driver fee. So
You're getting a third of the driver
if
fee. That's
it's
like
a
$4.
$50 order, maybe make like $9, $10 off of it. Maybe. I mean,
You
it's
just
not a
got to
lot.
hustle for that.
dude, those are daunting days. People that do that for like a 8-hour stretch.
Have you followed that guy that's living in his car trying to save money and all he does is does DoorDash and shit?
No, I followed for a while a girl that was it made no sense that she just lived in her car with her German Shepherd, but it's like
How do you do that to the fucking dog? Is it a big car?
No, it
Dogs don't
was
care.
like a Honda. It looked like a Honda.
I bet you that dog has a better life than your fucking dog.
I doubt it.
100%.
I'm gonna guess
Highly doubt it.
that dog's like catered to, so like I think the dog's like totally fine. The girl
It's
probably
living
her
in the
pussy
back
probably
seat of her
smell-
car.
Her pussy probably smells like wet Gouda. So
All right. So are you for the unionization or not? It sounds like Nico's
I really
not.
don't give a fuck because I had a bad outing with Uber. So
I'm not a big union guy.
I'm not really a big union guy either.
So
but I
fuck
think
'em.
they should be making more than what they're making. And I'll leave it at that. All right. Question 4 is limited legalization and regulation of certain natural psychedelic substances.
Okay, so this is
magic mushrooms.
there you go. This is what this is for. This is for that now that we can legalize shrooms. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm out on that. Probably a little too crazy.
Why?
People are gonna start getting a little fucking crazy. What do you want? Breaking Bad to happen next?
No, that's meth. It's different. I'm going to
shit,
tell you
I
this.
know.
I'm going to tell you why it's good. If
Jay Fine microdosed every single
I'm going to tell you why it's good if used correctly, just like anything else. Alcohol's fine if used correctly. Marijuana's fine if used correctly.
Yeah, but people abuse
same-
shit, Justin.
But that's anything. There's no difference. I can abuse driving my car, having my license, driving it through the plate glass window across the street. That's anything in life.
You can abuse a lot of things. I agree with that.
I can abuse water.
You can abuse your kid.
I can abuse my kid.
All right.
So here's
go
why
ahead.
I think it's good, and it's strictly from a medical standpoint. People that suffer, that fight in war, come back, they have PTSD, people that have severe anxiety and depression, it is a way by microdosing, it reconnects your neural pathways. So let's say your brain, that people with severe anxiety, depression, let's say your brain looks like this, you take your microdose, it heals your brain, it heals your neural pathways and reconnects them so you can live a fucking normal life. That's why I would be for it.
So you're in it for a medical reason.
I'm in it for medical. I've never done mushrooms, so I'm not like a big psychedelic
You've
guy.
never done mushrooms.
I've never done
You've done
mushrooms.
ecstasy. You've never
I've
done.
never done ecstasy. The only thing I've ever done is smoked weed in my
I
life.
didn't really put that. I put that past you.
I've never done anything other than weed and alcohol.
You never done coke,
I've never done coke. No,
loser.
I don't really think Al's never
coke
done
on the
coke
weekend?
either.
Did I do coke this weekend?
Yeah.
No, I stopped doing coke like a long time ago. It's bad. I seen videos of myself. It's just terrible. My parents would, it's just not good. It's not cool. I did it. It's all good. It's not for me. I really don't see I don't really see the benefit out of it. I can't believe that there's people out there that like business people, hardcore business people that we like probably don't even like acknowledge, like suit and tie motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That like are just taking key bumps. Like, you know.
What do you mean?
whatever
Like
they can.
90% of fucking the police department, 'cause it's probably out of your system.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that there's definitely way more people regularly doing some coke than you'd probably think.
But I would say nowadays, I bet you it's toned back a little bit because of all the fentanyl.
Fentanyl, 100%.
Like
Hopefully,
yeah.
like fuck.
There's test kits though, probably. I would assume
There's test kits. Imagine that.
for fentanyl.
Imagine I
has
have
to
a
be.
test kit in my house. You got a bag of coke so we can test it if there's any fentanyl in it.
Sure, they do.
So can we get back on the mushrooms? How do you feel about it?
I would say I honestly I like the government to be involved as least amount as possible. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So I would say let it go. Let it be legal. Then when the government's involved in anything,
I've taken the.
it's fucked up. So
I
think there's too many restrictions sometimes on certain things.
I agree. I think I will say I've taken the shrooms and the chocolate. Very good. Unreal. Great experience. I've only done it once. One of one. Would I do it again? Yeah. In a safe space.
So he's done it. He likes it, but he didn't want to pass it.
Doesn't want to pass it.
He's just
Where you can go to the store and buy it. It makes no sense. He said it's going to turn into Breaking Bad. Makes no sense to me.
Well, I don't know. You
If
gotta give me
anything,
more
it's
facts.
Breaking Bad now because it's illegal.
Oh,
Do you think that
all right.
if
Pass
they,
it then. Fuck it.
So we swayed him.
Yeah.
do you see? So would they legalize marijuana? People had that mentality before. Oh my God, what are we going to do? This is a gateway drug. Do you feel like there's that many more problems?
You guys fucking crazy. Look at dispensaries. You want to see a business boom? Go to a dispensary right now. I'll take you to fucking 3 different ones. They're packed. People, that was like the best thing in the world for the fucking, that probably relieved so much stress from people being able to like freely, openly, think about it. You're freely open and it's acceptable to everybody that listen, if you're a mom of 2 with no fucking baby dad or whatever.
I mean, it's all
you
the
gotta go
same
and
people that talk shit about us smoking weed. All the same people that look down on it are all those first ones in line.
I mean,
But so it's the same
ones to ask
the
you for
same
gummy
argument
bears.
for the mushrooms though. You get
you know what? Right. I guess if my hand up was up for, as long as there's nothing that can lead from it, and there's nothing like weed, unless you're fucking a pussy like my brother and hospitalize yourself.
he is a pussy. Yeah,
He is. I'll never let him live that down to the day he dies. And like you get to that point, then sure, go ahead, pass it. I mean, that's fine. There's bigger fish to fry. It's not saying, hey, can we legalize fentanyl being stomped in the cocaine? You know, like, all right, okay.
You'll
You know
never
what?
see that be
You could fucking clench fucking whatever Justin just did with his fucking hands.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It was weird.
You can reconnect your neural
Can
pathways.
you do it again for us?
Which is
You can reconnect your neural pathways.
my opinion though is like if I
You know who
don't
needs to reconnect their neural pathway?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, good.
He's so bad, dude.
You hate Aaron. Okay, we can get into that. That's fine. Where's the blame here as we segue into this? So that was our political standpoint. But let's get our neuro segues to what we have right now in front of us, which is an atrocity. It is tough to watch. This is very
talking about
bad.
the Patriots?
Yes, I am.
Gerard Mayo is going to be fired after he loses to the Jets.
Okay, that is your statement.
He's making the year. Why would you fire him? It doesn't even make
He's
sense.
gonna make the. He's gonna make the.
the
year.
rebuild year.
I think he gets fired after.
There was no expectations though.
I think he gets fired after, especially the comments. He's going to the media. He's calling his players soft. You can't be doing that. If you want to go in the locker room and say you're soft, that's fine. But don't go out on the media and blast your players. This is the team you put on the field.
I would. That's what I would say. I'd say you can't really be out there like smash. I'm all for like getting under somebody's skin, telling a player like, listen, you need to wake the fuck up. Like we expect great things out of you. You expect to be a great player. I need you to be a great player.
You chose not to start fucking Drake May for 4 games.
When you don't sign a left tackle, when your line's depleted, when you have no offensive talent outside, there is no offensive talent. I like Drake May. There's no knock on him. He's way better than Mac Jones would ever be. Mac Jones should die. I just don't think you can come out and be like, our team is soft, which they are, when it's like, yo.
Yeah, they can't stop the run.
I don't know though. There's a lot of things. I would say that that's kind of a shot at Elliott Wolf that he's taken, because it's like, dude, you've taken, there's not a lot. This guy does not have a lot of power.
Yeah.
There's so many mouths in the there's so many, what is it in the kitchen? What's the thing?
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's way too many cooks in our kitchen.
There's way too many mouths in the kitchen.
Our kitchen is fucking
People trying to eat everything.
there's so many
Everyone's
mouths.
trying to eat.
There's so many mouths and cooks and cocks in our kitchen.
Yeah.
There's too many cocks in our kitchen. How about that?
There's way too many cocks.
Way too many. Ben McAdoo, fucking SVP. Who's this fucking retard? AVP fat retard. He needs to go. Fucking
Elliott
Gerard
Wolf
Mayo,
needs to
Robert
go.
Covington, Elliott Wolf, Jonathan Kraft, Robert Kraft.
Too many
the
cocks.
The masseuses. How many cocks is that?
It's too many cocks.
Way too many.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
lo and behold, what's on, and as many cocks as there are in that room, we still fail to put out a decent product.
At least we're not the Browns.
This team sucks.
At least we're
This
not the
team-
Browns.
This
But
team's crazy.
hold
You're
on.
crazy to think that we could get to 4 wins.
We're
Hold
going to
on
get
a
the
second.
first round pick.
Hold on.
We're gonna get another top 5. It's guaranteed.
What
We're getting the
has
first
changed? What has changed from you two? You two, we already said that this was a rebuild year. They weren't going to be good. Why are we getting this jacked up over it? If we
Because we want them to be good, Al.
No.
No, you just like to complain.
No, we want them to be
All
good.
right, listen, I might like to complain.
We want to
Okay,
believe
I
in
might like
Drake
to
May.
complain,
He's
but I
got nobody
also-
to throw the ball to.
All
Right.
You're going to get the guy killed behind the line. He's already getting MRIs on his knee.
Al's also not wrong in the sense that I was saying this literally. We've been saying this from the jump. It's the same fucking organ. Like, what else do you expect?
Either
What do you
start Drake May game 1 or don't play him at all and run Jacoby Brissett and let him watch behind
Why
him.
don't you want to see what you have? You know you got something special.
Okay,
now.
now we see what we got. Let's not get him killed.
I would say that there could be something.
Put
there.
Milton in.
What? Like
Yep.
that's
Put
what
Joe
I mean?
Milton
Why don't
in.
you just call 98.5?
He can't.
Why don't you just call 98.5 and just say that?
Oh, we know
stupid
what
shit?
we got now. Let's
He
not
listens
get
to
the guy
98.5.
killed.
Yeah, I know. That's a 98.5 tape.
Let's
not
not
There's a
get
guy that calls calls in once a week that has been Joe Milton.
Let's not get the guy
Like,
killed.
is it you? Just
It's
say
Justin.
it's you.
It's Justin.
Like, it's not
That's
Frank
it.
from
But all I'm
fucking
saying,
Worcester. It's Justin.
is like, don't get the guy killed back there.
Who cares? He's playing quarterback. He has to fucking figure it out. Not every day is going to be. He's not going to be untouched.
He's getting his ass pounded.
So what? Let us get his ass.
He's
pounded.
gonna snap his knee.
Dude, who cares?
my
Nico
God,
gets his
he's gonna
ass pounded
snap his
all the
knee.
time.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, fuck it. And then something special goes into now it's nothing. He's got a bum knee.
So then he's out another year. Who
Justin.
cares?
Yeah, who cares? We're gonna have a top
sucks
5 pick
cock.
for the next 5 years.
We'll be real good on year 6. We'll be real good year 6.
Hey, 40-year-old,
Yeah.
40 fucking
Jalen
birthday,
Polk is not it.
He's got these guys.
Jalen Polk is
what's
Najee
bad-
Harris. Is not Najee
What's
Harris.
not good-
Nikhil Harry Light.
What's not good to see.
Well, he's better than N'Keal Harry, which is saying something.
What's not good to see is that
better
when
than
shit
Nikhil
is
Harry.
when shit hits the fan. All this. Listen, I'll tell you right now. And now this is where I kind of backtrack. All this stuff that's going on in this locker room, everything that you hear that keeps getting broken out, and then guys posting on social media and everything. You want to know when that wouldn't have happened?
With
When
Bill
Belichick
Belichick?
was
With
there.
Bill Belichick.
This is why I'm saying Mayo's going to get fired because he lost the locker room already.
I will.
After this Jets loss, he's gone. Mark my
I'm going to
words.
sit here and put my hand up. I definitely wish we still had Bill Belichick, only because this is where we're at right now. Like the coaching is
Not
bad,
as much
though, too.
dysfunction.
Dude,
That's
this
what
is
you-
fucking crazy.
You could have bad on the field, but it wasn't dysfunction.
I was not in on the Mayo hire because
Our defense was
wanted,
ridiculous with Bill Belichick.
I
still.
wanted it to be someone different. I wanted a Ben. First of all, the one person I want probably more than anyone is Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Lions. That guy's a fucking wizard. That's the guy that I want to coach my team.
Or it's because the Lions have a ridiculous amount of talent.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They look at their
Because they were so bad for so long. This is how you get good.
okay, in a sense, yeah, you're right. Their whole offense, though, is all drafted kids within the last 4 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra, Sam Laporta, Jameer Gibbs. I mean, like, they
David Montgomery.
traded for those guys.
Yes.
Which are great assets. Their line, their offensive line, Penny Sewell. Their line's nasty. Frank Ragnow, like, they're good. But Al, you're right. They did suck for like 6 to 7 years.
You guys just take it. It just came.
Megatron, they were absolutely trash.
Horrible.
Like, horrific. But
they had
go
a-
16?
You could even say that during Megatron, they sucked.
They did. They were an average team. The
So
only
they've
thing that
sucked
they had
for a
on that
long
team
time.
were fucking Megatron. and
They've
Stafford.
sucked for a long time.
All right. So,
They suck since Barry Sanders.
anywho, so yeah, we're what? 1-6. The season's over.
I think people thought when you hired Gerard Mayer, you were getting Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
That's what they were thinking.
should not have won that first game versus Cincinnati. They got lucky with the fumble.
That was a fluke thing. That's Cincinnati coming out the gate. That was a perfect matchup made in heaven for the Patriots to get a W.
Yeah,
to be honest,
exactly.
All guns. Everybody.
Cincinnati
gung-ho.
always starts slow.
Yep.
Cincinnati is 1-9. Joe Burrow is 1-9 in his
Listen,
last fucking home opening.
you
starts,
could
dude.
make an argument that if Drake
Or
May started versus the Seahawks, we win the Seahawks game. If Drake May started versus the Dolphins, we win the Dolphins game. If our defense wasn't so bad the last few weeks, we probably win those games too.
I mean, are we just gonna sit here and go, we woulda?
That's my point. My point is that
Yeah, and I
they're not
almost
that
hit
far off.
I almost hit my parlay, but I didn't.
Well, yeah, right.
Because I think that we can all agree that we don't have a game manager right now. So like before,
No, I wouldn't know.
before it was like, okay, we can win games. Well, this was my train of thought. We can win games if Mac Jones doesn't make mistakes, good defense. We got a guy that is actually could like
If
move
we
an
had
offense.
Drake May on last year's team,
He can actually move a football. Like his numbers aren't granted the first game.
he's another Josh Allen. He's gonna be, if he puts a little bit more weight on him, he's another Josh Allen.
I wouldn't want a Josh Allen because Josh Allen's never going to win anything. I want Drake May to be Drake May. I want Josh Allen fans to be like, wow, I wish Josh Allen was as good as Drake May because he's going to win.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Josh Allen ain't ever
He's
winning nothing.
not winning with any of this team. I'll tell you that. But if you put Drake May on last year's team with Belichick, with the defense that we had, and give him one or two pieces on offense, you're making a deep playoff run.
I think personally that the Red Sox, speaking of the World Series starting tonight, the Red Sox and the Patriots in very, very similar
Do
situation.
you think Kansas City wins out? Have you seen the rest of their schedule?
No, they're gonna lose one somewhere.
No, I don't think that they win. I don't think that
They
they're
have
even a
2
good
games
football
they
team.
might lose left. Because they're playing the Raiders twice.
That's total.
They're playing Jacksonville.
They're in a bad division.
See that right there? See that how you said like that? They'll lose one of those games. They'll lose.
Well,
maybe
they're
2 of those
playing
games.
Buffalo and they're playing.
They'll blow the doors off of Buffalo.
They're playing Buffalo and they're playing the Steelers, which I think are going to give them the best shots to lose.
Again, those are probably going to be tough games. I swear to God, they're probably going to be tough.
Well, I think
they're probably going to win like those games around like 23-17. The game versus like the Jaguars are a team that you least expect.
Yeah.
If you've been watching this year, they just don't show up to play and they'll fucking win. Is this your doc? Who is this? Your doctor?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I was just joking. Are you serious?
He's got fucking all doctors. His gout's all crazy. He'll have to plug that in when he comes back.
Probably.
His gout's back. He showed me his toe. It doesn't even look painful.
Dude, if I swear to God, if like I'm old enough and my son tells me that he ends up having any of these things, I'm punching him right in the face.
It's clearly that he's just like a weak human being.
Yeah, there's weak gene traits.
There's something going on. Like
I've never heard of this shit. Like I've never heard of this shit. And then like when I look it up, it's like King Louis the 18th had this. Like, dude, what the?
I've been trying to get it for years. That's why I put up the goat tour shit. I want to get it, dude. I need the meat. I need the fish.
You have cancer?
No, it's my surgeon.
What do you say?
They're trying to book my other 2 tests to see if I qualify.
So you needed to get off the podcast. You couldn't have just answered that on the podcast.
I don't know how long the conversation was going to be.
It was what is that called? It was
So is this for the sex change, or which thing is this for?
The sex change. No, I'm going to fix
So Santina's gonna have
my insides. He's going to have 2.
listen.
They're going to put my dick on her.
Nice.
Nice. I don't think she wants that.
I don't know. That just made my stomach turn, to be honest, like that imagery. So, yeah, as we were saying,
All right, Patriots suck.
I think the Patriots suck. We're gonna suck.
At least we're not the Browns.
I definitely don't think that the shelf life for Gerard Mayo. I think it is running out very quick.
I give them 1 or 2 more games.
The more
They're not gonna fire him in
we
the middle of
lose to the Jets, they're going to fire him.
if they fire him in the middle of the season, that's even a worse. I think that's even a worse look.
Here's the thing.
That's a panic move. That's
the Crafts are very about their image.
Are they Jewish? I just want to know.
Yes, they're Jewish.
That makes a lot of sense now. I'm just saying it makes a lot of sense.
I don't even know. I think we should pass that. We should just go past that.
I think we're not going to acknowledge it.
Yeah, we're not going to acknowledge that he said that.
Nope.
That's fine.
We're not acknowledging it.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to acknowledge it.
They don't spend any money.
So we're going to acknowledge it?
Yeah. I mean, we have a $300 million lighthouse. We have no offensive talent. I mean, how much more Jewish can
It's in the lighthouse.
how much more Jewish do you want to portray?
They spent $300 million.
So we're the Jewish Patriots.
They spent.
We're the new Jewish Patriots.
We spent $300 million.
It's all up in a lighthouse. That's crazy. All right, I'm glad that makes so much more sense to me. A weight has been lifted off my shoulders now knowing that those guys come from that background. So that makes so much sense. Thanks. Great. So now on Sundays, I suffer now because you're a fucking cheap prick. Good. I hope you both fucking die. How about that? All right.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
What, you can't say that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
The PR.
PR?
All they care about is their fucking
Clicks?
Image.
their image. I don't like the Crafts. I think what they did to Belichick,
It's fucked up.
they keep going back and forth. They keep trying to say that Belichick and the Crafts are fighting.
Now they
can
said
tell.
they fired him.
Belichick and Kraft. Now, Kraft said last week that they fired Bill Belichick.
Yep.
Bill Belichick saying that the team isn't soft. So they're like fighting through the media in this like little way. I don't think they fire Mayo because then they're admitting they made a mistake in the middle of the season.
Right.
Well, they're gonna bite their
right.
They're gonna bite their nose to spite their face.
Yeah. So just get through the season. this season's already a wash. Would you agree?
Well, here's
and then
yeah,
and then
100%.
mutually part ways.
yes.
Or because you're not going to get a demotion. I'm gonna tell you right now, Gerard Mayo's not sticking around to become a coordinator anymore. So
Why didn't they do any hiring outside? You didn't even interview anybody. You just fucking handed him the fucking
You granted
job.
a successor. The only other time that I've ever heard that happen is to Tony Dungy.
I wouldn't. Who's gonna come back? Well, who's gonna come here? Are they gonna hire Mike McCarthy because he'll be done with the Cowboys?
If we legitimately hired Mike McCarthy, I'd lose my mind.
Can you that just got me to the point where I almost fucking broke everything on the set. Just
who are they gonna hire?
Realistic things, not things that like I'm gonna fucking.
Who are they gonna hire?
I think
I don't know. We got to fucking see because guess what? In the NFL, at the end of the year, I'll tell you right now, there'll be at least so the
Rob
Jets.
Saleh?
So that counts as one. There'll be at least 8 job openings. At least 8. It's every year in the NFL. There's 8 to 9 job openings because people just fucking funnel out coaches.
I think you get.
There's a lot of shitty coaches.
I would rather a hotshot college coordinator.
1,010%.
And then you get a veteran. I would get a veteran defensive coordinator.
Who coached?
Vrabel. But
Whoever coached Drake May, try to get him in.
Whoever coached
Mac Brown.
Yeah, get him in there.
No, fuck that. You don't need that. You just need someone that's like an unbelievable fucking like good offensive mind. That's all.
Bring in Saban.
What the Buffalo Bills do? Buffalo Bills went and go get.
Would you be happy if they brought in Saban?
Joe Brady was the fucking offensive coordinator for the 2019 LSU Tigers. That is smart. That is very smart. All those guys are now in the NFL and they're all unbelievable. So why don't we take the guy that managed all of that talent, put him behind a bunch of NFL guys?
You had Joe
and see what he
Burrow
can do?
throwing to fucking Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you did.
It's like, but it's their talent. They're the best wide receivers in the league.
But that's also put into a scheme.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to throw the ball up and you're going to catch it.
I could coach those two teams.
Exactly. You could coach those teams, dude.
No, Nico couldn't, but.
Well, yeah, he cheated on his MCAS.
But there is a fucking, I'm telling you guys, I am for a young offensive-minded kid. Like that, obviously that has experience. So I don't want just like some 28-year-old that like just like rips Madden. I need something like a Joe Brady, somewhere where you can show me that like you've like Ben Johnson. Like
I'd like a Sean McVay
with the guy, but like, dude, you watch those games, like guys are wide open. Like it's Jared, but you gotta also think what you have. Jared Goff is a middle of the road quarterback. Would you say?
Yeah,
not top 10. Would you say he's top 10? 10? He might be 10.
12. 10 to 12.
Who? Jared Goff. Is he top 10?
No.
He's 8 on the league right now.
Nah, that don't mean nothing.
That doesn't, doesn't mean.
I'm saying 10 to 12.
Okay, so anyways, I put him in the middle.
Yeah, he's in the middle.
And he looks fantastic.
Not fantastic.
Really?
Not fantastic. He looks okay.
He's been playing solid.
They do really good. Like they do really.
Yeah, but I think I just think they have a solid team on both
I don't really
ends.
know what you're not seeing.
Well, I mean, you're saying really good. I mean,
you're saying what me and you are saying the same thing. You said you want somebody young, offensive minded. No,
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So do I. That's
it.
all I want. I for my head coach to be offensive, not defensive. That's bad.
No, you got a fucking defensive coordinator.
Looks like a penis, sucks a penis.
You bet $200 on a negative 120 favorite. What do you get back?
80. 200 on a negative 120. So I already gave up. Yeah, 80. 80. What the fuck is that? How are you going to ask me a question and not know the answer? Are you serious? Did you just randomly hit me with like a betting question?
I'm asking you math.
Dude, I'm fucking trying to talk to you. You're not talking. You guys are just looking at me.
Well, you did make it seem like you were fucking Rain Man when it came to math, like 20 minutes ago.
It should be 80. The leftover of that is 80. 200 on a 120. You're only going to get back 80.
You're only getting back 80 on the $200
Holy shit.
bet.
Why
on
are
a
you guys
$200
looking
bet.
at me like a fucking...
On a $200 bet.
No, it should be then... fucking, you're a loser, dude. You're a fucking loser.
How's it my fault, dude?
I don't know, because like you ask a stupid
you
question.
made it sound like you were Rain Man out here.
Now I have to go find a fucking a minus 120 something and bet 200 on it.
All right,
You said you were Rain Man, dude.
is there anything
I
we'd
never
like to
said I
talk
was
about
fucking
that's not
Rain Man.
that's not the Patriots?
Did I say that?
All right, so
Not the Patriots.
How do we feel?
If it's minus 130, 200 on minus 130. All right, never mind. I was totally off. All right, so if it's 153 on a minus 130, so 200, so 160 probably. That's what that is. Okay. Anywho.
80 on 800 is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but that's not what it is.
It's close.
How do we feel about what?
You got a lot.
How do we feel about
this account being absolutely juiced up?
How do we feel about therapy questions? You answer a therapy question. We asked you a question.
Me?
Yes, and you give us your honest opinion.
Piss me off. Go ahead.
Listen, someone inboxed us this
Love again.
that they want Bad Brain to go to therapy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Let me see.
Go to therapy.
I don't even know if I have it here.
Yay. I kind of like this bet, guys. Plus 3,000. Any player to hit 6+ home runs in the World Series and break the all-time World Series record.
So, but we have 100%.
You guys give a fuck at all about the World Series?
He's not good
I
at
don't.
math. We know that.
He's
Yes,
not.
of course I do.
How am
I
not
want the Dodgers to win.
How am I not good at math, bro?
I want the Dodgers to win.
I low-key want the Yankees to win because I feel like it might have light a fire under the Red Sox ass to now get all fired. Guys, watch the Netflix doc?
No.
No.
The Game 7?
Damn. No, it's called The Comeback on the 2014. I know we've probably all watched 4 Days in October, which is also one of the greatest documentaries, but this is also a really good one. It shows like a lot more.
All right, let's get some of these therapy questions and then we'll
Call it a day. I'm starving.
we'll wrap
I'm
it up.
fucking so hungry. We're at $1.34 right now.
I gotta get ready for work.
I'm looking at these pictures.
All right. What are some self-care practices you turn to when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed?
Can I answer these as well?
Yes.
Jerking off.
That's like,
It's the number one answer.
Thank you.
do you feel the
There's
same way?
no other answer than that.
That's literally what I was just going to say.
Or like alone time. Give me some alone time. Let me take a nice hot shower.
This is not jerking off a long time.
This is no. This is separate.
Hold on. This is a therapy. What was the question?
These are therapy questions that were sent over to us. They want Bad Brain to go to therapy.
Okay.
So how do you deal with stress? How do you get yourself calmed down?
Besides relieving stress,
Jerking off for sure.
gaming.
Is that your answer?
Gaming.
Yeah,
a
take
little
a
bit.
nice hot shower so I feel nice and clean, nice clean pajamas, and I want to watch a fucking movie.
Believe it or
Let me
not,
watch a horror movie with
depending
people
on
getting their heads cut off.
Believe it or not, depending on the day, I love watching sports. So I could sit on my couch and like just rip my weed pen and like watch a game.
So you smoke a little weed,
Yeah.
calm yourself down.
What's yours?
I smoke a stick. I haven't been able to golf in a long time, so I am feeling a little bit stressed about that, dude. I've been trying to golf forever.
Me too.
People are asking me to golf, and I just can't fucking put it together. It sucks.
Yep.
So I'm all wound up.
And especially
Got to jerk off.
And especially because of this,
Watch a good movie.
Because of this weather, it's been fantastic. Great golf weather, like unbelievable.
Oh, it's been unbelievable.
Like prime golf weather. And
I walk outside of my house and get depressed because I can't golf because it's like this weather's so perfect right now for golf, and like I got to go do fucking rail shit.
and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, we don't know.
And
if
my
you're
dog
actually gonna
died.
do-
So that's
Yes. All right. Well, next therapy question. Next therapy question.
that's kind of the same thing. What's your one coping strategy that works for you when you're feeling anxious or down?
When I'm feeling anxious or down, what's my one coping mechanism?
How do you cope with it?
Put in a parlay? How about that?
So you go parlay.
No. If we're being serious, I one thing about me,
You eat ice
when
cream.
I eat.
Yeah.
Well, I'll eat. If it's not ice cream, I'm gonna eat.
You're gonna eat
I'm
some ice cream.
like a
Something.
fucking steak and egg, and I'm gonna eat like a steak and cheese, or I'm gonna go to Manny's and get 4 slices with a
Well,
Pepsi.
you're gonna really pig out on Oreos and eat 6 Oreos when you say you're gonna eat 100. One of those things.
You know what's crazy is that so when I had those Oreos in front of me, I wasn't able to eat like one whole package of one of them, but about 4 days later, I did it.
Of course you did.
I did it.
Because it's easy.
Yeah, I did it. In my I just did it like throughout like 3 hours, and then
This is because you're a mentally weak human being. You saw that there was 100 and you were like, I could never do this. I can't do
tapped out
it. But if
before
you
he
just
seen it.
started eating them and start going, it's fine. Then you would have just got through them.
All right, I'm just gonna next question.
Cope with that.
Yeah, thanks.
What about you, Bob?
I don't know, and I don't know where and what therapy session they just look at the
Coping?
person. They just say you're a mentally weak human individual. That's gonna make
Honestly,
somebody
like I don't
crack.
know. I just kind of deal with it. You just say, okay, Listen, it is what it is. So you just keep going.
I would put yours as complains everyone that can hear. That's how you cope.
No, I talk. Yeah, I talk.
Complaints to everybody.
See,
that
here's the thing is you have this conception of like me complaining when I just talk about stuff and vent. If something's wrong, I'm going to talk about it because
not technically complaining.
I went through years of actual therapy. I'm still in therapy. And that's a big thing that they asked me to work on because I would internalize and hold everything in. And then I was 350 pounds.
I have never once in my life said to myself, Justin needs to talk about stuff more.
Of course, because you're a scumbag and you don't think of my feelings.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, you like to complain.
No, I don't.
I'm fine
like
with
to
that. I listen
complain.
to it.
I like to have a conversation about what's actually happening in my life. You look at it as a complaint because it's like, oh, that kind of sucks. So he's definitely complaining about it.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
You like to complain.
What do I complain about?
And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
What do I complain about?
Okay, well, you came here, you complained about your mini goat. You said you had mini goat.
That's
full
not a
goat.
complaint.
What do you mean?
I said to you, I walked in, I said, I think I got mini gout right now. Look at my toe. You're like, wow, it does look swollen. That's not a complaint. A complaint is, oh, you'll never believe it. I have fucking gout again. I just had gout. That's a complaint.
You complain. You complain about a lot of
You're
stuff.
not understanding the definition between complaining and having a conversation with somebody. So every time I open my mouth and have a conversation, you take it as a complaint when I'm just talking.
I think when you talk about anything negative, it's considered a complaint. I'm not saying you, I'm saying people in general. That's a complaint to me.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a reality of what I'm going through and you look at it as a complaint. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, you're complaining about what's happening in
I
your life.
didn't complain. I talked to my cousin about me having fucking gout again.
Yeah, I listened.
So, and then that was the end of it. I never brought it up again.
But it's still a complaint.
It's not a complaint.
So if I go into a restaurant and I say, listen, guys, I wish you had tentacles in your fucking calamari, right? Let's say I say that. Wish you had tentacles in your calamari. That's me complaining.
That's a wish. A complaint would be,
Hey,
listen,
I'm
why
not gonna
don't
lie to you? It's pissed me off. If you're gonna have fucking calamari, Al, can we just throw some tentacles in?
I do like the tentacles.
I like the
What the
tentacles
fuck?
too.
And I know you
but
think that it's
a complaint is like, hey, I need to talk to your manager. Now the manager comes over and I'm really disappointed. This ruined my experience. You don't have
different
fucking
variants.
tentacles.
There's different variables of it. The
Next
stuff.
question.
If you say something negative at all, if I say my back's hurting, that's me complaining about my back. It's a reality, but it's still complaining.
You're saying it out loud.
You say anything you're saying out loud.
Yeah, but you take it as anything I say out loud as a complaint.
This one, I'm sure you guys are not going to have an answer for because you're both losers. But what's one personal goal you have for the next month, and which steps will you take to achieve it? What do you want to get done in the next month?
Get health insurance.
You don't have health insurance?
No.
What a fucking piece of shit, dude. What do you mean? Just apply for it. They'll give it to you for nothing.
Chill out. Yeah,
He
I'm
makes
gonna
too
do
much
it.
money.
I do make too much
You're
money.
not gonna get. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna get
pay.
denied. Oh my
You're not gonna get denied. You're just gonna have to pay a portion of
it. You get denied, and then you have to fucking go and you have to pick your health insurance.
So just go apply for health insurance.
Just go get that done, dude.
Okay.
Because you know something's going to happen.
You asked me what a fucking goal I had inside of a month.
So what are you going to do tomorrow? So you going to apply? You going to apply?
Oh, no, you're complaining. He's complaining.
Not it. That's not my goal, because guess what?
You're complaining, Nico.
Let me tell you.
You said that you want health insurance. It's a complaint.
You asked me a
complaint.
fucking question.
You see my point?
I
No,
answered it.
you said you were
see
dealing
my
with an
point?
illness. That's a complaint. It's fine.
Yeah, good therapy
It could
session.
still be
What
a fact.
fucking stupid idea this was.
What's yours?
I want to make more money.
That's fucking gay.
Well, if you put any effort into this, maybe we get a sponsor.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'll be fucking better help from.
We could get better help.
could get better
They just give it out money like crazy to every podcast in the world, and we can't get it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We need-
this portion is sponsored by BetterHelp.
we need greater help. We need more help.
So what are you going to
We
do?
need
What are
the
you going to
most
do?
help.
Actually, so now you didn't answer the second, but what are you going to do to make more money?
Can't believe you turned out.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Probably sell some shit on eBay like I've been doing.
That's, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's passive. That's
Why don't you do yard sales and shit? Like go to a yard sale, see if you can get stuff. I can guarantee you can make money flipping.
I also feel
Yeah.
like, Justin, you'd be really good with like collectible stuff and like flipping that. I'm fucking kind of a little bit retarded, and I did that for a little bit with Funko Pops, and that was successful. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta keep up with it. I was trying to do it with movies.
Well, keeping up with
I accumulated a lot of movies, and I have a tough time letting them go now. It's a me problem.
And you've ran into the same scenario that I ran into with the Funko Pops.
It's a me problem.
I'm like, all right, I don't want to sell anymore, and there's still 120 left. And my mom's like, dude, you gotta let go of some of these. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, it's a me problem.
Yeah, so then I'm itching though to get back into collecting.
What's yours, Al?
Either first generation Pokemon cards or Funko Pops again. But
what's yours?
Yeah.
What was the question again? I forget this.
What do you want to? What a goal that you have in a month? And what are you going to do to achieve it? And you can't say go golfing again. That's retarded.
I mean, that is a goal.
But you already said that.
That's a goal.
You literally complained about not being able to go 2 minutes ago. That was a complaint.
100% that's a complaint. So I say when I complain. Everything out of my mouth is a complaint. I'm complaining. When you say something at all negative, it's a complaint. Sorry.
All right. What's the next question?
Next question? Okay, I won't answer it. Good.
Oh, you didn't answer? I thought you answered. What was it? What was your answer?
Now I lost track. Probably being more organized. I feel like I'm fucking not organized. I got so much shit on my plate in the next like couple months.
I was just going to say to you though, don't you feel like you're miss on the organization part is that you actually you have too much going on right now? Do you have too much on your plate that you can't decide?
I'm sure there's a lot of people that have way more in their life going on with me that are more organized.
So do you just say that to yourself just to not make yourself feel like you don't have too much on your plate?
I don't think I have too much on my plate. I think I need
too much on your plate.
I think I need a better. I like this train of thought that I just stop putting stuff on your plate, but I don't think that's real life.
No, you got to delegate.
Managing it though.
That's my point. I have to manage it better.
You got to delegate.
I was trying to get a salesman for the pasta company, and he just fucking completely just ditched us and didn't make any sales. So
I think he made like one sale.
He made 2 sales and one never got paid.
And then like the company I got tried to put orders in, and then like they weren't fulfilled, so they just stopped. Because again, not on my problem. I got you the account, and then you never followed through. So
that's an untrue statement.
It feels like it's true.
Oh, they tried to put orders in and they weren't fulfilled.
Yeah,
not true at all. That's a lie. And if that was the case, do you think that a salesman can only bring one account to the company?
All right, so Justin was the fucking salesman.
Justin was the salesman.
Bro, next.
He put in one day of work, and that was it.
Next question, bro. It's tough. It's hot out here to be
He could have made more money.
I didn't make any money off of it.
Yeah, you didn't.
There was no pay structure. There was no nothing. I had no paperwork. I had no handouts. Nothing. I had a business card.
That's just so untrue. I can go back to the stuff he had every sell sheet known to man.
Nope.
Anyways, can you share a time, Justin, when you were too hard on yourself? And has that impacted, and how did that impact you?
Too hard on myself? I mean, these are some really deep questions here.
But what do you want me to say? This is the ones I got answered. I got fucking 300 of them.
It was too hard on myself? Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's some answers I don't really want to talk about.
Wait, I mean, we're here.
I don't know. All right, Nico, let me think.
What do you mean? When were you too hard on yourself? I mean, therapy's gay. Number one. It's so gay.
It's so gay. This question's so
You want to talk about fucking feelings.
When I was too hard on myself, I can't think of anything right now, to even answer that, really. When I was too hard on myself. I wasn't hard enough on myself during the weight loss competition. If I could reverse that, that was something that I was doing good in, and then I let off. I would
say something that you did that was really fucking, you disappointed yourself. You're like, damn, I can't believe I actually fucking did that.
I have an answer for you, Nico.
Sure you do.
Remember that time you came in here? It was like Christmas and you had blonde hair. And then my mother looked at you and was like, what did you do with your hair? And then you stormed out of here and left.
Yeah, you were a little hard on yourself.
Was it because you were hard on how bad your hair looked blonde like that? Oh. You went shiesty?
Yeah.
You went shiesty Neek before shiesty was a thing?
Yeah, the hair probably was a little too blonde. Yeah, it's on me. Hand up. That's being a little bit too hard on yourself. It's just hair. I could have put a hat on or something.
That's all.
That's it. Now looking back on it, I would have. I'm definitely. I don't know. I'm not like. I'm way more go with the flow. So it's like it's okay. Like,
I do think you went through a stage where you were taking things way too personally. I feel like you're more going with the flow now.
Yeah, I'm way more go with the flow.
Do you have an answer?
When I was too hard on myself.
Which is probably never, like, because you think you do no wrong at all times.
No, I think that you think that I don't do anything wrong. That's what I think.
Well, I think that you think that I think.
So that's what I think you think. Too hard on myself.
It's a tough question. Especially for people that don't think they do anything wrong.
I think that's the problem, yeah.
Well, while you're thinking, I can give you my answer.
Okay.
I had, this was a time in Florida. I had a threesome with 2 girls that had boyfriends that I worked with as well.
That's bad.
And then, yeah, because it was like an experience and it's like, I'm not going to say no to that. So I did it. And then they told their boyfriends after. I don't know like why.
Yeah.
And then they got broken up with and then they hated me. And then I was like, man, I really probably
You were on an island by yourself.
I shouldn't have done that. Like in retrospect, like even though I got the experience under my belt, I lost, at least one friend out of it. So
you gained a threesome experience.
I did. So I was a little hard on myself there.
Think about it. Thinking back on it now, would you rather have been able to talk to that person that you?
No, I still would have had the threesome, 1,000%.
So that's
so then you made the right decision.
Yeah, I mean,
but in the time you were.
Yeah, I was a little bummed out. I was like, I can't believe I did that.
I'm trying to think. It was probably a time like I probably lost my temper. Could be the time I put Nick Marco's head through a wall in the middle of a party. That was probably an overreaction.
Yeah, but you've been good with your temper. I haven't seen you blow a gasket in a while.
Yeah, you haven't been to a lot of kids' sports lately, but
Well,
yeah,
that's
you're
probably
right.
Where you get it out. Yeah, I mean, do you have another question?
I do. I have several.
Let's do 3 more and wrap this up.
3 more and wrap it up.
3 more and wrap it up. Yeah, I mean, this
rapid fire them.
This is brought to you
Who is
by
someone you
BetterHelp.
appreciate in your life and how have they positively impacted you? I appreciate these 2 people, and I'll tell you why. Every time I look at them, I just feel better about myself. So it's just, that's how they've positively impacted me. I'm just glad every time I look at Justin, I'm like, thank God I don't have the gout.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't have GERD.
Yep.
I have all my teeth right now. So I'm happy about that. And I do enjoy coming here with you guys, just in general. I enjoy
Yeah,
your
we do.
company.
We have a good time.
So
I would agree with you with that. Fuck you. I'd also like to add to that. People I appreciate.
don't mention your girlfriend because you guys are going to break up in a week.
Not mentioning
A
her.
couple of weeks. We
Not
know that.
mentioning her. I'd probably say my dad. Only reason being is because he just has like really good advice. Like he's been through so much. He's been through a ton of shit. So as it is like talking to you guys, even talking to him, it's like wicked easy. Because sometimes like old me, I used to act a lot on like my emotions, and like that would burn me. So like when you talk to him before like I do something, it kind of like clears the head.
I like that. It's a good answer. I would honestly, I would say probably your parents. Does it have to be one person? Or can I say your parents?
I think that's fine.
Both. Al said the
Even though your father's a monumental ball breaker to me, like he's you on 11 to me, and that's fine.
So he's worse.
He's definitely worse.
Okay, good.
I would say your parents. If it wasn't for them, I'd probably be in a fucking ditch dead somewhere. They brought me in the house when I was really young, when I needed a place to go. Your mom, I can call at any time. She'll always talk to me if I need to. Not that I do that a lot, but that's my answer.
Well, that's gay enough, I guess.
nice. Yeah, that was flamboyant as shit.
I guess.
What's one challenge you faced recently and how did you handle it?
One challenge I faced recently.
I know it's not the weight loss for either one of you.
No, I would say that One challenge. I mean, I don't know. What is this fucking real world road rules? I don't fucking know.
I know, it's just fucking tough.
It's gay. I mean,
it's like my
One I deal with challenges every day because I have medical conditions.
one challenge that I hurdled.
But
Is that what it is? One challenge that I hurdled.
how did you
That's
deal
why
with
I'd be
it?
terrible in therapy. Like the therapist, I would make the therapist freak out.
I am in therapy once a week. They never ask me any
they
of
never
these
ask you
questions.
any of these questions, right?
Not once.
Justin's the only one here that's consistently in therapy all the time.
All you do is they ask you how your week was.
I've never been
then
in
you
therapy
talk.
that wasn't court ordered.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
They don't. I'll tell you this. They don't ask you these questions.
Yeah. So, I don't even know how to answer that question. One thing I've hurdled is that I can.
I would say that this was a one and done on the therapy stuff. Unless we got someone in here to
Well,
ask us questions.
do like a month do it like once every month maybe, but like make it like 5 questions.
I think we're too mentally stunted, like emotionally and mentally stunted people to like even take this serious.
Like I want to pick up a mug right now and fucking hum it off the wall.
I'm afraid to
throw it
even
just to
give
throw it.
answers. Could sit next to this kid because he's going to say I'm complaining.
Okay, so Justin's
Just
having-
what's
Justin's
the
having
challenge you
Justin's
had?
having an anxiety
Just say
attack.
what, but you
No,
can
I
still
don't.
complain and it could still be telling you like, what's the difference?
challenge
What do you
that I
care that I say it's a complaint?
Because I value your view as a person.
I get that, but who cares if it's a complaint or not? Like anything with any type of negative thing, I consider a complaint, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's not always a negative thing. Anything that comes out of my mouth, you'll say it's
You complain.
yeah.
But that's how you deal with things. You complain.
I talk. It's not complaining.
Okay, so maybe that's why I don't talk.
Justin
about
shouldn't even
things.
pay for therapy. He basically just does it to himself. He just does basically he's doing therapy on his own.
I feel like I'm part therapist to Justin. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like we're part therapist to Justin. Anyone that's around Justin is a therapist. Justin has many therapists.
Out of his therapeutic experience,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, because the people I confide in and trust in the most, I talk to. Where as opposed, like I said, I never did that when I was younger. I would hold everything in and fucking explode. You've witnessed me explode plenty of times. And I was like almost 400 fucking pounds. All I did was eat my feelings away.
You still do that. You still do that now because you eat like crazy when you have this GERD thing. So like that's even crazy. You're eating when you get so sick and you're fucking stuffing your face with sausage garlic pizzas.
I'm literally
No garlic. I can't even look at garlic.
Literally just thinking about 4 slices from Manny's right now. It's like nothing.
All right, one more question and
Manny's
we'll wrap
is
it
the
up.
worst fucking pizza.
Shut the
on face
fuck
of-
up.
Is there a good one in there?
I don't know. What did
Let's
you do?
do-
You didn't answer that one though.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't say anything.
I said the hurdle is dealing with you all the time.
Like, dude, this
Look
is
at this.
crazy, dude.
I said the hurdle is dealing with you all the time.
My hurdle.
Yeah, it's like next question. We're
Fact
gonna
that
wrap
I
this
can't
up.
get skinny, dude, because I refuse to eat healthy. That's a hurdle. I always picture myself what I would look like if I was like literally like shredded, and I think that would be like fucking nuts. And then I get so fired up about it, and I'll just end up eating Oreos, and it's like. I cut that dream off at the head every time.
Oh God, that's funny.
Last night,
What's one lesson you've learned about relationships, either positive or negative? And how do you maintain healthy boundaries in your relationships? Justin has no boundaries. Justin is control city in his
I said yesterday that I was gonna get a girlfriend on the side.
I think that was she not sucking you? Is that why? Because
I said
I'm
I'm gonna get a girlfriend on the side. That's what I told her.
I just don't get how you can like try to be so controlling, like about the whole
I'm
sucking thing.
like
you're
not
asking
even
to suck,
remotely controlling.
and then you
because I
refuse
asked
to
for
do
a
the person-
birthday blowjob.
but you refuse to do it to her.
I asked for a birthday blowjob. I don't think that's controlling.
But you're always saying it. You're
to
always like,
ask
she's-
your life partner for a birthday blowjob is not being controlling. Me being like, you better give me a fucking blowjob or I'll never talk to you again. That's being.
But I do
controlling.
think saying like, I'll just get a girlfriend on the side. I don't think that's a little bit threatening.
I was kidding.
Maybe.
That's my humor. The point is like I can say anything to her and she knows I'm loyal as fuck. I would never.
I do think that you
Asshole.
probably deserve a birthday blowjob. I think everyone does.
That's all.
Did you get a birthday blowjob, Nico?
Yup.
Okay.
That's all.
Say.
I'm not a demanding an every Tuesday blowjob.
I don't know.
Once a year, I'm
I've
still
heard
waiting.
you- I've heard you go on, little-
I'm still waiting on my fucking Father's Day blowjob.
I heard you go on a rant that was like, I work more than her and like,
What?
I want a blowjob. I
never
deserve
said
it.
that.
I don't have to eat her out.
I never
Like all
said any of that.
I
You're
bring
just
home the
making,
money.
you're making
I'm the
stuff up.
breadwinner.
Oh,
Now you're just
He
making
does one of
stuff
those
up.
little rants. You can't picture him saying that.
I could picture him saying
Now
that.
you're just making stuff up.
He goes on these big long rants. What was the question?
I don't even remember.
Hold on. Let's reread the question because we'll answer it serious.
Yeah. We'll totally answer it serious.
What's the one lesson you learned about relationships, positive and negative?
Communication is a big one. I would say just find somebody that is your best friend, which I have. I got very lucky.
Similar interests?
Similar interests work, yeah, for sure. Somebody you can laugh with is great. We can poke fun at each other, which is awesome.
So basically somebody that gets you.
Somebody that gets you, but it's like I'll really like hammer in the best friend factor. I've dated people that were not my best friend, like somebody that I dated just for looks. It never works out.
Just for blowjobs.
Just for BJs. Somebody that was just free nilly-willy with BJs, and then you end up giving one of my best friends a BJ. You know, it's like stay away from those kind of people.
Yeah, you don't want those types of people.
You know?
Yep.
Stay away from hooas, as my mother
she gave
would
you best
say.
friend.
Stay away
BJ?
from the
I didn't know
hours.
Who? Sabrina?
No.
Oh. No. Well,
Oh, is that just you were just talking?
I'm just talking.
Oh, okay. That's you're talking about a specific.
He's talking about some hours.
Well, I did have exes. Like, fuck my.
What's the worst
100%.
text you've sent in the past? What did they say?
The worst text message I've sent in the past month would be no text message at all.
No text message at all. Okay. What about you, Nico?
The worst text message I've sent.
I'm gay.
Did you send that to anybody? We're waiting for that. I'm waiting for that one.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, dude, I got to talk. All right, Nico, what do you want to talk about? I'm gay.
Yeah,
But I would say,
therapy
yeah.
Session's fucking lit. I'll tell you that.
No text message at all when I probably should have.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really have one. I'll change it. The worst text message I haven't sent.
Oh, what got? How about that?
Gotten was the one that I got fucking basically broken up with like right before my birthday. That was kind of shitty, but
This scumbag timing too.
it's very bad timing.
Poor timing. But now we know why.
Can't wait to see you guys. Obviously, like meet her and everything, and then like it's cool enough because you can bust balls with her because she's good with that, and then that you can bust balls about that because that's definitely something.
And
that's
she's
bust
Puerto
balls.
Rican,
Yes.
so I can make Puerto Rican jokes.
No. Nope. Not allowing you to make. No. Just relax.
We can't make any Puerto Rican jokes. You can
Nope,
make
I don't
Jewish
want it.
Auschwitz jokes on this podcast.
I can. It has nothing. Yeah. Either are you Jewish?
Okay. Well, if she can't take Puerto Rican jokes, then maybe she's not the right person for you. Then let's just say that.
You are Nico from Puerto Rico.
What? I told her that. She
All right.
was
Do
like,
we have
okay,
anything
very
else that
nice.
we want to talk about before we wrap this bit?
I'm fucking hungry. That's all that I know. I'm usually not one
Go
to
get
be like,
mayonnaise, 'cause that's
not to
disgusting.
just like run off this show. I have to eat something before I fucking kill an infant. Okay.
All right. Well,
This was great.
it was happy that good we all got back together. We're going to be doing a Halloween episode for the next episode. We'll probably do nothing special for that. There'll be no Halloween
You guys should
related
do it.
things.
You guys should do it right here.
I
before
just
you guys
texted
start.
the that group chat that asked us to do the therapy questions, and I said it sucked. Just so
So
Just so
then,
they
hey,
know.
we tried something new.
we tried something new.
Tell them it sucked too. Tell them like stop making the question so like depressing. Like
I think that's what therapy is, though.
yeah,
isn't
it is
It's like-
depressing. That was
Yeah,
so
it makes you
fucking
talk about your
wrong.
fucking feelings, and that's
Yeah. You want to know
We're
how I
guys.
feel? I feel fucking pretty good. I just hit a pizzy last night, so suck my ass.
You hit the pizzy for sure.
Yeah, plus 3,000 piz. I mean, like this is getting crazy. I'm on an insane clown, like
So-
more insane than insane clown posse run right
So
now.
can I ask you this question because we'll get this out real quick. I know we don't want to stay here too long.
No,
You're
I
on
don't
this-
want to sit
You're
there
on
any
this
longer.
insane fucking run,
Yeah.
and there's been nothing going up on the socials about this run. Anything that you've
Nope.
been
Don't need it. Don't need to, because guess what? The money's real, brother. It's in my account. So fuck everybody. That's how I look at it.
My point is that you have lost so much money for our listeners. Like you've basically made people homeless with how bad your bets have been over this Sunday
I was
service
told
shit.
that in direct.
Now you're winning.
Indirect quote. I've been told that
Yeah.
by one of our family members. He said, if I actually paid attention to all the bets that you've put out and followed them, I'd be homeless and have to suck dick to actually make even half back of what my mortgage would be worth.
Who was that said that?
Mike.
It's true though. He'd have to be sucking dick instead of being at the PO.
He'd be working 90 hours instead of 80.
That's how bad of a bettor you are. But now you're winning and you don't share it.
Makes no sense.
No.
What happened? Have you thought about my fucking jackass thing? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I've taken a step off of the camera, man. I haven't had Sunday service in 2 weeks. I've just been cruising. I've just been doing my thing. There's a lot of things in motion right now. And
What's in motion besides the girlfriend? Tell me what's going on.
occupation could be changing.
Like a different place
Yep.
with
different
him?
position.
Oh, different position.
Different position or
Different opportunity.
Same company.
No. Different opportunity has risen.
Same guy.
No.
He said different company.
Yes.
You're going to say that on air right now. Are you that positive it's coming into fruition?
No. I mean,
Can I
Having
ask
a
what the field is?
same field.
Okay.
Having a conversation. That's all. But it could be something.
Okay.
So something to look out for, definitely, because serious conversation.
If I can give you any advice, I would keep everything to your chest before any of that happens. Don't put any juju out there. Don't let anybody hear.
Everyone, I'm chilling.
Don't let anybody hear. Say it on the podcast waves. I love it. Don't let anybody hear what's happening.
All right, I have to go eat. So, all
right, we're done.
Sorry.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
See you next week. We're finally back. The boys are back. Fuck you, fart sucker. Loser.